bowed on my head. Omu say a bar. Pam pam panana. I've been boom nessa. Then go see say I'm a chef for Wakra. Sikat Sadua. Echo never. On I'm the say ye be ye you. And tell me be Bessie. Hey, Bibi Bessie. Bibi Bessie. Hey, Bibi Bessie. Bibi Bessie. Hey, Bibi Bessie. Bibi Bessie.
Okay.
Bibi Bessie.
Hey, boy, long time. Otemi Nkata we don't come. I drink and Kasana sometimes. Satiana say you can pump. Last year was a gobe. This year the air shrink quine, non quine, bron quine, sound quine. Ube who me picture TV so. Me voice out radio. Me va bega picture demo so. Me free wa wine bio. I feel almost say yeah guy. And ya putina ya bakra. Who di shit in and sha. Din and bia. Sin and sia. On fancy din and
Bibi Bessie. Hey, Bibi Bessie. 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 Hey.
Last year Nanko Yempa, I fear they will say ye, Etria Musa, next year not the ABCSCA, love, faith, now you both show you pay, cars, girls, now major fancy say,
Kwame Menkasa, Abrabueno be say we shut that, the means in a see I want to be hata, very soon no comedy go better at that, boys get best shut that, or here my father's day, yeah papa, school, yeah, see a call, then so I could contact grandpa, yet never fed
Bottle. Ente mu be ye mobo Ube hu se she to They go to shata wale godo
Them go bow down my head Omu say ba Pam 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 panana I've been boom nessa Them go see say I'm a jacko wakra.
Alright, good evening to you wherever you are.
Never on I'm the say
You be you I'm not you and you may be Bibi sisters here. Something is about to happen right now in the studios of ADINKRA Radio, New York City. Come on. So when you say Bibi to me, I say na you are so home. So it's a good evening to you wherever you are. My name is MCOG. Today is going to be a special and an exclusive one-on-one with a very special government official. He is the head of information. He's very popular. You know him. I know him, and I know that you know him. And this is not his first time coming on this radio, but today the kind of conversation we guys going to have is going to be something different. It's not like the usuals that he has been coming here for. Something spectacular is going to happen today. So without much ado, I just would like you to stay tuned. Don't flip your dial. Let's all do with ADINKRA Radio, ADINKRA TV, ADINKRA Multimedia, New York City. Nabibia and Koso, come. About the komo afa Ghana Embassy home. Diana Air Koso, Ghana Mission, Diana Air Koso, Ghana's Consulate, Diana Air Koso, you have to get all the information. After since you're a politician, I see a diving kakra, near politics, some kakra, Sawati as yet. Na yes, say, Diana Hosso, Air Koso, our politics him. He is from the NPV. Yes. Position they cried in a year government appointment. And until as I see a share, dear echo. God forces to fix the country, honest or can be ana. Does he even side with that? And I say he's against it. What is his point of view and his opinion, his side? We have to know about all these as well. And his personal profile, who exactly he is, and his aspirations. We're yet to know what he aspires for. And then you better come deep. So what I say. But any kind, BB ABC. While you're ready, enjoy this one.
Hey. Them go bow down my head. Omu say ba. Pam 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 panana. I've been boom nessa. Them go see say I'm a shepherd wakra. Sikati sadoa, neko, neba. On a moon say, ye be ye you. And tell me, baby, Bessie, baby, Bessie, baby, Bessie, baby, Bessie, baby, Bessie, baby, Bessie, baby, Bessie.
Okay, boy, long time. What tell me, Kata, we don't come. I drink and Kasana sometimes. Satiana tell you come pump. Last year was a go back. This year, the air shrink quine, non quine, bronquine, sound quine. Uber whom a picture TV so. Me voice out radio, me ma beg a picture demo so. Me free who are wine bio. I feel almost a guy.
Just share the video, invite some more. Let's all learn together. Let's all know together. Don't be too selfish. And then man, you're too selfish. What do you say, sir?
Fancy Dean and
Mr. Mayor, Aquaba.
Ojino no.
And then you share Musa.
Wow,
Nice one.
Bibi aboko there.
Yanko Puano. Once I will hear the name me hoye. Say, oh, yeah, I said, and then the member who did them say, Bibi Afa.
Oh, lefa.
I found.
Oh, you mean ya?
A nice one. Nice, and I'm a boss.
Oh, many sir. Me was so full.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But I must first commend you. Debi I'm Baha. I'm impressed.
Oh, thank you.
By the Juma Moye day by day and the improvement.
Thank
Debi I am imparable. Many mudin come over a chair. Me catch him say, "Mwe biya or say bit me dia boano." Because so far it appears that Oshe tri-states of New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, and then beyond. Before now we call Massachusetts that no more other radio stations. It doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Mona I say Mabeji Tintima, and it's my prayer and wish say Moon Yirem said they be my bomb, and like I said, the AV support Moon here beyond because moving forward in the big here more
right.
And then a meeting be Minister for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, Honorable Shelley Ayokubo. You didn't come. There's the need for us to engage Ghanaians.
Beautiful.
And I think that more platform we a very huge one.
That's
a best serve as a springboard for us to reach out to the larger Ghanaian community number one. So they are buying shisha and they are buying susu here team ponina and you wait me. And Ghana for Eddie Hong Kong.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's it. I'm Wakwaba. Now, I know assembly. I'm say you know you're on record, and you know, yeah, the OKBI is on record. Now, she say I'm be more. You try to be on our tribune in the antenna. Once again, Akwaba.
Yeah.
Me that's it. And come on to my chassis. Yes, see, I call your name. First and foremost, I know you to be the information. Head or Ghana's consulate and that's a Ghana mission. But then there are other things people may like to know from you. Who is Mr. Frederick Ameyaw Kofi?
You open radio, yes, it's Uncle Inchi.
Yeah.
My main chair was for any with tearful Nina. Na menfa akonya we so enfa enche mo sham I free Ghana mission. Which includes the permanent mission to the United Nations and the Consulate General of Ghana, Waha, New York, Mechechim, ye Penya, ye Nyano Fufro, ye Ambassador Harold, ye Adlai Ajimai, Onuna, ye Nyano Fufra, Abekaya home.
Nice one.
Na ye mame, ye Mrs. Martha Ama Echan Pubi, and na or ye head of mission, or co. Ama Harold Ajima Ambassador, His Excellency Enaba. Yama me a year Pobi Bessa Bebio is and said a year you and Yina Amano Akunya say on Besum.
Beautiful.
Yes, so she will be the Assistant Secretary for African Politics. And you know, UN bibi ma edins awoso a eye amanyosem kwan so a she will be an assistant secretary into obesa pa na chiribio ene ya behwe abom na medin channel
man, congrats.
Oh yeah, it's in the right direction. Oh yeah, Juma. Na Ghana ati asem dene. Esan say the United Nations Security Council.
Right.
Wo 15 members, 5 permanent. 5 permanent no. Russia, China, United States of America, United Kingdom, and France. 5 of them. Na ne wo non-permanent no omo no ye rotate omo every 2 years. Na nyame adom term 2022 to 2023 for 2 years no, and then ye to aba na Ghana ye to ye so aba nti ya beto ye so aba ma ya beka United Nations Security Council. Beautiful. No ho bi they ya kono wo mu ne say or say unya 125 votes out of 193 member states. And then you got to about 190 and a to about Ghana.
Are you serious?
Ghana now 185.
Hey! Out of 190.
Yeah,
so minus 5.
Minus 5. So
I see.
And almost contesting in your friend is Ghana and the highest number of votes. Followed by Gabon 183, United Arab Emirates UAE almost 179. And a fita yenina as Ghanaians in ya choke is and say ye dimu and ye de represent the United Nations. Na Security Council ya ka say din ya omo concerned with global peace and security. Ewiase bambo ene na sumdwie. Nti Ghana kra no ye de ubono ne ye bon to ase ye nto abama ye no. Our theme was enhancing a global peace and security for sustainable and inclusive development.
Right.
We, as a people, Ghana, we believe that if we are seeing puntu beba ni sustainable and inclusive development, there is a need for us to have a peaceful environment.
Right.
And a more secured environment. It's say asumdue eni ho na se bi ye bambo no etochima. Minjin this impuntu economically, financially or socially can happen.
Right.
Nti ye bote ye si eni so say ye beba beboa ama ewiase se bi asumdue ene bambo no akonkan, especially in the Sahel region. Me no ka say Mali ahoto enhede eni ho sa ku esi ho Burkina nansen BBC to the extent say omo blockade ekwan a call empo Burkina. Na means yenuan mo amokofa tomatoes free Burkina no na eniso amoko. It affects us economically because of the breach of security or peace. In Ghana there yeba abe sum aboa asum wiase afa na nyina na wiase bambo ene na sumdue no SCP esita. Intino ede se Ghana and we can also use this opportunity to leverage on a lot of and Nyoma Bebre to the extent say because our vote will be sensitive and key to other countries no omobetiminia bedins awso na through the insawso no and negotiations and discussions no yes we betimi at table before them some of our challenges say omobetimi abaye yamwa intino Oye Ghana, regardless of your political color or affection or affiliation, no, I think that you should be proud to the extent that we got the highest number of votes. No, having said that, no, Mestre say yenina yedi empire bo ebeta ye mampeni It's say the next 2 years no are very crucial. We afraid be as a winning consensus and ye was set declaration. We believe as a people. Say we share a UN or agenda, especially the United Nations Security Council. 70% of enkomo omudi any anamontu omutuni nyinano FIBB my home, but we are not a member of the permanent seat, and it's about time Africa sat on the seat of the permanent UN Security Council. No, so there be a basi veto any nyoma. So these are areas Ghana ye be deepen negotiations to ensure say Africa will have a permanent permanent seat. Yeah.
Beautiful one by
Man, some question in pool.
Question when you answer. Now me has don't mean end of the question. We are the best push up. It is a what boy and so need not say come me. Just so me ehunu mfa so Ghana ye betimi anya from being part of the UN. Way no. And no bebre come here say no bebre na eya ade asese no pushi ko Ghana. Very recently and it is a Twitter so pushi omo Ghana. Sano na yate emu ede ensem no base ya na ehwam. We are so curious to know what is going to happen next apart from jobs in the idea no. Yeah no beba I will personally surely go to the fix the country aspect. But please finish this for me about your introduction. Who is Mr. Hameya?
Oh, yeah, I come from a very I don't want to use the word poor, but a noble background. I was born in a Zongo. I was raised Akotiala Zongo.
Oh, Kumasi.
So you're
Kumasi boy.
Yeah, Kumasi boy.
Oh, that you say Ufri, USA. United States of Ashanti. Kumerica.
So yeah, and I grew up in me go school Kakrawo Kumasi, Roman Hill, St. Peters.
Oh, okay.
In fact, na Nkoyi, na me wo me na nam chen.
Nkoyi no chese.
Oh, addition no say that na bon yeah.
Hey.
Because what was happening is that time no mo chere ya de wo twi mu. Normal translate wo twi mu exams are if you are Kofi ko school that. So to be frank, even at P5, primary 5 no kra na brofo kakra no na edi.
Oh, right.
So my mom na me timi na namonche.
Oh, be Uncle Peters no.
St. Peters. They were my hill no. Na my name to school.
Some men want to say in footro school, but then the thing is say chrome school. And to say yeah call you
government
school. No.
Government school. At that time.
But Sato class still. Na a chrome school.
A chrome school but na Sato.
Miss Ata not when you feel saying.
Oh, me come 10, 11, 12. So one day me back right? Now I'm here on sena blue band margarine kiddies no more program so me band na
I say blue band margarine the energy to grow.
Yes.
I remember that
the kiddies George BBC na akrabi kan brofo TV so na man bisa say brofo na an kind na search say
akwa mama
and it was terrible. In fact me miss and then or quite cry and check and or castle young funny bambren because they are condemned and I think that now it no say it in so that maybe so or pair private teacher my and kaka we picked up so now me go school or bubuashi me back cry and then later I was able to go to St. Peters, the best school in Ghana, secondary school no doubt about that. And if you're they call UCC any I didn't name one and yet na here
me that say no masamu akwa baby. Okay, now back to some now udi ka talking about things that are going into Ghana and it's anomano sesiano ye hu say no ma bebre na ba na eba. The question is ofin say foreign countries na hu say Ghana kechi ana person mo boy na mo pagya Ghana and now for the best wa ban so wa ba mu na eye and attract you be ama otimi ebe investing in Ghana now.
They do kind of a lot of factors, which includes the government, its part, but I don't ever baho. But what is critical is the fact that Africa is becoming a fertile ground for a economic development, renaissance.
Right.
Because I say. Yes, you should be might sound negative, but it's true. Say catchy. Tina a man for but yes. On say bia demand no high. A man for in here and your ma say a region or a continent or many or more trim. The akano yeni catchy and we want it. We really need it. Internet eba kromwa years ago. What I say na decades ago. Afena ben to almost I basic need they play with it.
Didn't see anything
Exactly. But now internet is a big deal to us.
To Africans,
you realize that a internet company or any technological company would want to move to Africa because now it has become a need, a necessity now. So that means encore Africa because yehu yo mo fe and I say encore because your man penina na ye boom so well. I know your part, but they are going there because there's markets. Africa is now the emerging market. There's market for products. And until you realize companies alcohol. But before they will go there, no, certain conditions and atmosphere no must be conducive. And you're conducive among cohort and no including air taxes. And honum so bambo and then the demand for normal supply no. Now to narrow it to Ghana no, it's important to mention, say, yes, the governance or the government plays a very critical role.
Okay.
Will make a country attractive for foreign direct investment. Say, for example, your per capita income, say, ye che or minor a gross domestic product, GDP, sika yenya afini munu, ni ye che ye dividing by the number of people in Ghana, Obia Benya saying. So we say per capita income equal to a gross domestic product divided by the population. So you have 30 million. A year no, if your man your taxes in we are you obey 100 million. You divided by 30 million. Send Obia Benya individually. Into a show per capita income no say a cost and that would depend on how much a bino 80 me aje within the year. And that will also go to reveal say and she say ben or dia begu kwemu amasika aba omanimu. Have you created the environment for businesses to boom to the extent that they will also employ people? When you employ people, they will pay taxes and you get all of this. So some of these factors no plays a very critical role.
Now talking about creating environment for businesses no. Has there been anything of that sort? Or creating room for business investment. Say yama kwanya no man ayede aye oya homeka aye ndi just say wa ban aye NPP aban etimi attract investors say the equity this see no say me de me hu ko shemu bi because me hu say peja
okay, so you see this conversation right, you also you're putting it into the right context so that obi ti be bia on kaso Kofi Amiao MPP Ninti and all Kasasan. And how are we going to universally accept the meme culture? And facts and figures.
This time, Kasano, Uchan Tokra
because facts and figures. What are the available facts indicating? Does it indicate say yeah better now yeah better? And let me give you the fact. One, at the time MPP Ebefa Benuano 2017, now inflation was about 15%.
Right.
Just last week or this week actually, inflation even in the midst of COVID, 7.5%.
Right. Inflation.
The rate of
but accept that I'm standing on behalf of
the people.
And
sometimes
but inflation na dey me pesa wo can be anam dey apem na ayef na say you rebefi because almost try say maybe sasa no man no to see aye can inflation single digit ye niaje is in the books but it doesn't reflect in the lives of the people. To see aye can single digit inflation, transportation, lorry first cost and kofu isu but I got you into Fatus network.
The woman say, Sanyoma way translate, but the impact no na own feeling right away.
It translates, but it doesn't transform.
It transforms a lot.
Oh sure.
You might not know. And now Metro Musisia.
Me too.
You can't the rate of inflation. And such as say, and said the normal board cost. Either two, or compare ABR the same ABR period. If you are 2020 around May June no now inflation to say if you are near about 10% and then 7.5%. So that means and can no last year and can to at the say and they are there no to and KBA no 10% more, and now turn 7.5% more. That means what save you bear? So can they not turn 10 cities and
what save you bear 3
cities? What I say, fine. A bio not make about economic indicators, no. O should be to say interest rates. Okobobi or banker. Now Bank of Ghana policy rates was 25% at the time I buy bemu. So that means ABA banks no kojisika or Bank of Ghana. In si who am the more 25%. Almost also am the account. Ebi am the bear 10%. Into Okobobi sia ubona o Bobby 33%. Bear 35%, depending on your credit history. And again, as you ensure and check your credit history, sir.
Right.
To their boom. Today we are talking about a Bank of Ghana policy rate of even less than 20%. So that means you have to bear 10% points. So before Oko Bobisia, ebia bear 30,000. Now with your interest of 30%, bear ebia 3,000 more. And they atiso aba bear 20%. And now bear 21%. Into when you bear ebia bear 1,000 Ghana cedis and kaneno and can say be a banful from no and say bear 5 years ago no. So 1,000 cities now what's saving no. It can help you to grow your business or it can help you to do other things. So when we are talking about whether indeed about way by economically there have been some rejuvenation and I say there have been some changes. Indeed there have been. But the question really is this. Has it really translated into the ordinary lives of Ghanaians? It has not significantly translated into the lives of Ghanaians because systematically we've had a problem. And a pool of, for example, unemployment. The MPP can pride themselves and say, you created 2.5 million jobs. But at the end of the day, the youth are still talking about the fact that they need jobs. Because we have about 15 million of our youth who are not working. And it's all created 2.5 million jobs. Yes, we did better than the previous administration, but it's insignificant. Because we are talking about 10 million youth Omunya Jumanya no created 2.5. Why are there? But 8 million now I can almost so they me. So the bottom line is this. Country no yentimi take 4 years or even 8 years to fix all our challenges. Systematically no, and yebetimi asesano. Today we can pride ourselves as a people that yankura betimi akọ secondary school sikasemu nya coincide. Can you say that? Say na obi betimi akọ secondary school the parents will not think about school fees because of free SHS.
Yes.
Yes,
you think about other things.
I know, but now as a people, you bet me a case, yankura ye mebuno amo konto aso school no, bet me akwa sikasem any problem. Today, enka kaneno mimi ko St. Peters no, na nka akura bia o mami ni bia o te ebia kwa uwa wase no, na nka ye di na ba mi fie so ombesom yen. Because o mami entimi amfana nko secondary school. Today, that same child no, Omnemi betimi akọ secondary school St. Peters, ana Chimota, ana Fancy Pem. In the next 20 years, do you know what is going to happen in Ghana?
Tell me.
We are going to have an educated youth. We are going to have an educated population. And you know, our business is now, okay, say, Abrafone de Ghana, no. When they come, they are not going to complain about unskilled labor. Because there will be an availability of labor. And that is why, to some extent, you know, businesses are coming to Ghana because they know, say, and I may know we are not talking about whether we have ambulances in our country or not. Because at some point, there were about 50 of them that were even operational. Today, we are...
Adane cement track.
Kasi Obi.
Sir,
oh, now say Dr. Zachary the statement about the company.
Statement. And this time was there boys and Bessie Betty.
More per action.
Yeah, per action. Oh, let me say
what can you say? Mamima Ghana Bakosem Kakra. You see, there's a history in this in Ghana. Ghana, we have a history people do not recognize. There was a time people were calling for blood on the streets in Ghana. Murefi, let the blood flow. Students, young people just like you today, Ghana for no. We had them in the 70s. Let the blood flow. Near your friend JJ, Junior Jesus, because he was a savior. we as a people, to the extent say the price mechanism, price controls, and I'm not my friend. A buy back say be a phone we yen tono $100. Unim now tono $101. You bet you a police station near chow chimpre or your bar publicly. They will open up your legs naked and ship you. We've had that history in our country. So maybe
arriving at?
I'm arriving at the point say now there is a rule of law. We might not like it might not be swift, it might not be fast, but it's better than where we've come from. So sometimes when we are calling for these things, we need to pay attention to the repercussions, because at the end of the day, remember, say you want now papa bi na obusu ni bi, not because of probably hearsay, without investigation, near hwaleno, near jailino. Because that we want that satisfaction, say things are working quickly in our country. Would that be fair to you?
Justice delayed. Trust me.
Not necessarily justice denied.
Delayed.
Not necessarily justice denied, because say the tables turner and Carbon say justice delayed no and Kabebu because at the end of the day.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Mo come say mo come aye da chana say ya hu say e papa da ya che.
Where papa here?
Say penifo na making. The papa means I'm referring to your leaders. Yakochi obi in the cause of action. What day? On camera. Say what day ambulance we supposed to work for patients. Government car. They train cement. They think you see a chini panocrona and any problem. Ebesi ne. Yanchi will be so is your issue letter. Now you are telling us that we shouldn't rush into an action. You're not a MPB no. So me tell boss.
Say you see I do quite a lucky every corporate institution, including government, the dissemination of information.
Okay.
Information officers. Sometimes we complain say we delay in communicating issues to the people.
Or even not at all.
Not at all sometimes. And your money cost there. Probably the guy has been arrested. And I said there has been some legal action against the person. But because I do not have the information, because you do not have the information, the assumption is nothing has been done. What I say. So I don't fault you when you complain. I don't fault you when you are agitated. I don't fault you when you are angry. What I say. The problem is information on your day and you're forthcoming. And when the information is not forthcoming, it doesn't matter where I am sitting. Position na me one. Say me need information na me need. That is why we will continue to plead penny-formal information, because sometimes you go to even your own party's meeting and people will tell you but previous administration no more corrupt crano yanchi obia finding yanfo obia court. Then you wonder, sir, meanwhile there are 3 people who are in jail as we speak now. What I say, National Communication Authority, jail yomo, there are over 19 people are. Prosecute you, including Opuni, any net, their kika nipa bebre no. So because daily, we don't brief them, and even weekly we don't brief them. Say, maybe I do court, yachiwe. So I understand. Information now, but when there's lack of information, you can't the episode can. But Mestre say Yanjin Tum say the rule of law is better than that time na nipa ba ko timi so na oye the open.
May I say Mr. Ameya afa yembrefie. Ghana mission aba.
Pacho wadan.
Okay. Baby say Ghana mission. Mo dwuma ne say.
Okay, so your foreign missions you mo ahodo.
Okay, church.
The embassy say a non-Commonwealth country omo friend no embassy say a Commonwealth country ohima the once upon a time they were ruled by the British a high commission That is why UK we have the Ghana High Commission, and then the US they have the embassy. To Canada a High Commission, oko Nigeria a High Commission, but oko baby to say France a embassy and all of that. And you work consulate. Consulate near to say baby or citizens no dorsum in the receiving state. Right. In this case, for example, the US, Ghana for dorsum. New York, tri-states, eastern part, northeast or no. And then every country must have the embassy or high commission in the capital of the receiving state. In this case, the US capital is Washington, D.C. Right. So your embassy was Washington, D.C. But where your people are many, you establish a consulate, like a mini embassy or high commission to take care of the consular issues, to say issuance of visas and passports and their welfare. And then you war honorary consul, or no to say, oh, gee. New York say Udian to say baby you're popular, you're influential, ukasi impuna ni impunu. You bet me Odrio. You bet me Afau. Na what representing Ghana. It doesn't matter the country you come from. You can come from any other country. But the fact that you have connections in the community, you bet me are representing the interests of Ghana. I don't know your honorary consul. And then we have the permanent missions. Permanent mission here to say the United Nations, Ghana is a member.
Right.
So we have a permanent interest. Tinia establish a year office New York to continually dialogue on behalf of Ghana UN. And it will be with Geneva. And it will be so Brussels, Belgium, because of EU, European Union. So New York, can say, we are fortunate to have two: the permanent mission of Ghana to the United Nations, and then the Consulate General of Ghana. And in our building, it could have been saying consulate at home,
right?
Nanka permanent mission also at home, but Ambassador Victor Beho, at the time that a permanent mission of Ghana permanent representative of Ghana to the UN, near our consulate, decided say let's all work together because of cost. Save money. The mission in New York, it includes the permanent mission to the UN, which we deal with UN matters. And then the consulate that deals with consular issues, passports, visa and other documents Ghana. And then we seek your well-being and your welfare, and also find businesses here for Ghanaians as well. So what we do basically, you and the NDA, but the consulate, mo visa in sensem, mo passport in sensem, mo ye mo can call obi watching no be here moi. You come to us and then you pay your mwa.
Oh, okay. Not just a mobwa visa and sensem near.
Obi per visa ko Ghana. Near boa or per passport.
It take how long and san obi to secure visa from your office?
You see, visa GNO before near counter services. COVID by no postal services and except for a passport now because of biometrics, you have to be there in person. Visa, your times of services, your 24 hours, your 72 hours, and you're the standard one. Visa doesn't take more than 10 working days before it's issued. And it's who apply for visa, depending on the services you indicated and paid for, and open 24 hours, we can issue you a visa the same within 24 hours. Within 72 hours, we can issue you. But we choose to standard.
It comes at a cost.
Yes, it comes with a cost. So now, the air they will say, Siciano, Oye Bibia online, and then you mail your application to us, including your passport. Now, a more option, an opportunity to also print a return a label, so that when we are done processing your visa, we mail it back to you. So you don't really have to come to the consulate for a visa anymore, except o passport crown is here and we are on Bejibio, Yan Kasa, and Yemili.
Oh, I see. Okay, now Fina Komono Ebede, because this is what people really want to know.
I know, right?
Okay, good. Talking about the kind of visas do you have an idea about how much you charge per the visa, being a 24-hour visa, 72, or the regular visa? No, do you mind sharing the prices with us?
Yeah, $100 for regular, like standard.
Okay.
But because of the postal services, courier services, $30 can hold for that service. Until $130 for regular. And then when you want to do the expedited one, I know $230 because of so 200 plus the 30. So
okay. Nice one. And this I make penny 24 hours cry $230.
Yes, yeah, $230.
Okay. Now about the various services. To say ne, I'm say we say bibia kwa online aje. So be per se or call online site ben and or be call to in order to have this visa processes done.
Or be call www.ghanaconsulatenewyork.org.
www.ghanaconsulatenewyork.org.
And as I Google Ghana Consulate New York, the application. But let me say this, me extending common. Now, me, like, let me act like a Ghanaian.
Okay.
And then
the
ordinary Ghanaian who's our customer.
Okay.
And then, you see, there's a challenge.
Okay.
With the application sometimes, and who sometimes people be more videos or more complaining and all of that. And no crack on I really wanted to be here because we will continue to educate people and explain things to people so that now more enya yehu abutene entiasie. On say naturally no your application online and you're comfortable sir.
Not at all.
Not at all. And you're comfortable. I feel now we no one type no why ye now when you like crane gas upload the BB crowd the I say cry. Until people are not really comfortable with the online application. What I say. Now the woman said acquire son they would really want to speak with somebody. Or consulate or in this case, let's say an agent. Now on for Munko through the processes. You move you fill a application for visa to other countries, and we know what you go through. In fact, when I was filling my application for a G1 visa to come to this country to work, it took me 2 days to get the right application and submit it. What I say, an idiom one Brazil one. Yako school crano. It took us a while. And see how about so we understand that. So they would want to call us and go one ABR application one by one or person near
a little indication.
So and your process is in the extremely easy. So we apply for a passport and visa there. A very easy cry, but of course people are not comfortable. Now what we attendant problem with the visa application is say ebi our coca baby on TBB or phobia na a problem. Calls don't come through. What I say.
Ebi ko eba so monfa.
No match them.
Okay.
Calls don't come through. So today I'm here with a solution.
Thank you.
I'm here with a solution.
I love that.
So when I came in 2019, I'm information officer. The then consul general. Now or one time in Koga president. Professor Amwako. Or task me send me investigation as to what is going on because now brand TV I think they know how say or video be emanu cover of on the phone craft free your consulate it was a bit embarrassing of originals I think Muslim be said dawa bibisa media gentleman bisa now. In fact, personally, I was affected. So the consul general instructed me to make an investigation. So my investigation revealed say we have a problem with the phone directorate. Once the automated system, say offer now what Joe so acquire to Ghana consulate in New York, blah blah. If you want visa, so our directives no demand and yes, say your course no offer and so for example, when you call. It will tell you say for visa issues press 1.
Press 1.
Oh press 1 now. Now I can say be away for an agent. Okay, ube train sa use and yes I will train you. Yes I be a corner band will be Ujinasono. It's not like your call has come through. Your call has not come to us. Yet. It's not connected to us. We don't see say what friend. But the system is telling you say you are in a queue. But on our platform, your call has not come to us.
Come true.
Has not come through. And to me, Jinasu I am Jinasu sa will be on family call. Obon Jinasu 30 minutes, 1 hour na article. Yes, I will go from
and no ultimate decline.
A decline, yes, no ultimate decline. A declining. Na atiatum na call.
I just say automated system no and yep.
Nemo yan yes any proper yan set up ye.
And say no proper.
Oh, proper.
It does not have a proper setup.
No, we didn't set it up. It's not like the machine has a problem. Some machine they don't directing no.
There was not a proper setup. They're not the own engine too.
Oh, and then the magia too, but some machine they any problem. The phone doesn't tell the patrol need you man. They say computer now laptop way. You have to instruct your laptop to do what you want it to do. Yeah, instruction now the man doesn't do the person because we didn't input the right information into
it.
Of course. Yes. And the magia too. No.
Okay.
The phones are working. To me, investigation reveals no, phones are working in the offices.
Right.
So how comes we'll be free at Ember? So I realized no. The offices now are processing passports and the visas. No, they have extension numbers. Okay. So when you dial the number, which is 212-832-1300, no, and then you dial the extension, it will come directly to the office
without following the automated information. No.
Perfect.
On my instruction,
just
go ahead and dial the.
But
so how do you know? How do we know the extensions?
So me.
So that. Come on here. I want to hear me. Answers no pa.
Me investigation. We na conclude here. And I submitted say one, we need to change the automated system.
Okay.
To reflect exactly what is happening here.
Right.
So that when somebody calls for visa, dial 321. And now 328. Now and you say dial 1, press 1. So when you catch us and now dial here, it will take you directly to that office.
Okay.
So immediately what I decided to do was to one, ensure that system is changed. 2, go back to our website and then indicate on our website say free your number now. Make sure you dial these extensions. Okay, beautiful. And that was working fine. Unfortunately, say Google Ghana Consulate in New York. Now share your contact. You realize say your number no kwa beba. Wahu. Your number is 212-832-1300 no. And no kwa neba. It doesn't give you the option to dial the extensions. Okay? And as we speak now, the American say the automated system, it was only able to fix one issue. It will only direct you to the operator. Or dial 100. And no, this is what you are not interested in speaking with an operator. You want to speak on visa issues.
Right.
What I say? Until now, the operator will pick. I know you're 100. Operator will pick, and then when you had gone to our website, now who say extension or what, and no soon call for what, or mobile pick your course. But the unfortunate thing is, because of lack of staff and understaff in the warning, the very people who are working on your visa,
we are understaffed.
Oh yes, yeah. The people who are
in
common ed, the internet me know about na.
Mate.
The home say. Unse the Odebiano, I don't know na meet you ni honorable Kennedy Japan. Also why lucky. Or more breaking news. Also, and that's why lucky. Remember breaking news.
Me that's it. I just said and then breaking no ever soon. Stay tuned. Don't flip. And no but to say and send me a day bro. No me patch way exclusive. Unya baby. I just say ADINKRA radio nkwa. Na me kai will say obetimi atie on YouTube live. See I do way I come I did no a go YouTube as ADINKRA TV. NY kan ko sisi a na kope nkomo na etie wo YouTube wo Facebook so a na che say ye no so eye say eno ani ADINKRA radio NY ye ho so betimi ache e wo ho na afi so no ukọ Netmix TV box no so a wa wonyanya Netmix TV no me pa che kokoji bi mo Ghana nyina wo Netmix a me pa che no anse ukọ channel 10 and run that's all live now utie nti Ghana fo nyina etie ebinom hwe TV so mo abroche so mo Netmix box na me pa che no an channel 10 fato ne hwe ADINKRA kama modernghana.com so ye ho modern Ghana also kwa obenya yen atimi atie na de afa mu bi mkran so betima sa download ye app no na ADINKRA radio na che se watimi atie ahye se ye video no se ye audio no ni nyina watimi tie kama Arcus organic mixture almost ya senior bibia ebrel kama me bacho enkupa papa be ma skin no atoso na just a sport black sport na wo wanim no wachi won sa ho wasum ni ba bia no ayi afro kama me bacho breaking news na eba no for pen for phone for onua na share video no ba bia link bia ade bia share for others to also listen because what is not a problem to you could be a problem to somebody or what's your problem could equally be a problem to somebody else. Bacho Chumrika share video no na twin wadan for bra fronia no nua fronia Gold Coast supermarket yanso ye de no ye de pa che say ye de Ghana aduane be free Ghana abrewo at a very affordable price there no Gold Coast papa no Chumrika na share 3400 Park Avenue Bronx na ye no entimin diga my remember back na me boss Mr. Ambeyao ADINKRA or head of information Ghana mission and ya twetwe no bibia bi kama breaking no aba bizame ya breaking enko
oh breaking no ba are say breaking ni ba na tese enko no ye
o
say na o bisa services a ye mami fa akunye su nchia Michael Anan or one of our consular staff in fact on na a process mo visas ni na me no ka say o update me with informations Mike me chiao ye wo standard and you were 72 hours and you was 24 hours now kind. Your single entry and your multiple entry.
What is the difference?
Difference is say okoba akuna oba no. Just like the US sometimes can give you a single entry.
Okay.
Obana okwa you have to apply for a new one. And then we have the multiple entry. And to say open single entry no standard no $90.
Okay.
And I open a year multiple na year 130. No. But then usually a lot of people edging. And 72 hours no single near 130 and a multiple near 230. Say them can you know. And 24 hours no single near 190. And a year multiple no a year 290. But mess share one and also you see u2 momon ejama for na u2 momon so no for. Ye visa no see ye issue a ye de kan ho say your friend is saying ye the passport expiration no account like when we are writing the sticker no is there your passport expiration date and for example passport be 2030 ye tro account however yes the visa expiration no account say 5 years multiple so a lot of people majority of the time we did the expiration of our passport no into be wa opeso to kwa mistakenly or no dey bia na ni hu e bia na passport be wu e bia 2025 into adwin say visa no be wu 2025 into no akogina airport obekọ no yes no o visa no ewu
no just last week
yes
atomenim and correct
yes into no ye ade a enyoma ye boy your home modern say ye betimi a rectify so that you don't get that confusion say o passport expiration no enetisa no wo nti dani abrani na no modern na mo hwe na aya efutuo we no wo breaking news ni beba menu ba kokra be kan sia de wo ni say mesre ni die mo a yen ya yinim akinkan no mesre ya ya application no nya daje ne kan information no what website no so indeed sometimes you might not need to even call the consulate because information no available there and when you follow the processes now very 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 easy for you to apply for a visa Ghana consulate your website no I know you're very important ɛna deɛ ɛtɔ so mmienu yɛnim sɛ ɛyɛ sometimes yɛnya emergency. You know, you have to go to Ghana, you need a visa right away and all of that. Now pressure better so near the day. Let me indicate to you, say, when you are traveling, you need 2 documents: your passport or a visa.
Right.
Okay. Now, US recognizes a dual citizenship. Ghana also recognizes dual citizenship. So when you are a US one naturalized as US now, of course, you are a Ghanaian because your parents are Ghana by birth. You are a Ghanaian by birth. You are a Ghanaian. You can still acquire a Ghana passport. So when you are traveling to Ghana, you do not necessarily need a visa. You don't even need a visa to travel to Ghana when you have the Ghana passport and then the US passport.
Right.
So a year mestre say who are to acquire the Ghana passport now. Get the Ghana passport so that you don't go through that emergency situation if you know when you are to talk because say for example if asema to know also call Ghana na wabwa ho sen kura na without a visa you can go to Ghana. Right. Airline will not allow you to board. What I say nti sa enkomo no mestre say member Ghana for ayewe. Now the breaking news is this. On say when you talk of New York, I don't speak for any other embassy. Okay. With the greatest of respect, I speak for the consulate in New York and then the permanent mission.
Okay.
And the busiest embassy or high commission of Ghana, UK, followed by New York and then DC.
I see. Because
of your proactiveness, your efficiency, we have a lot of applications, especially the US, a buy and chain power. In fact, a week you about 300 applications, visa applications.
Oh, wow.
I wrote on my Facebook, said something good must be happening in Ghana because when you go to the office, boss, sometimes I wonder what is in Ghana. Say one day I will invite you over, look at our office and look at the number of passports.
We would like to come there and take some coverage. Be updating if you permit.
No, as part of now the breaking news is this: we are going to set up a call center.
Beautiful.
Call center where, listen, you are a customer, your customers, and the customer is always right. What I say, and sometimes because you're a Ghanaian, you feel entitled, and rightly so. Say me here, bibi, just me baya me nam kwanso me bahaya. Abrantie bi edito ne we say. Facebook me the bibi to one or comment here so ofre yan and corner person. And I'm saying say, no here. I know catch him so on here visa. And I'm saying visa no call your website. I don't even need to call anybody or come there. And then inside the midday or flyer too. Was I by beside the same question? And then I inboxed him to say, but you asked the same question. And I answered, or say, so what? If he decides to ask me again, what's my problem? If I have a problem with it, I should go to hell. What I say? Oh yes, that's what he told me. So really? Basically, yeah, and he's right. He is a customer. Whatever he wants, he must have it. That is why we are establishing a call center. So moving on, we will have interns. And that also is an opportunity for the youth here, Ghanaian youth here, to have an experience of diplomacy and foreign relations. Sometimes we will take you to the UN to acclimatize yourself and see what is happening and what. Now that Ghana is a member of the a non-permanent member of the United Nations Security Council, so this is what we are about to do. So we are about to establish a call center. And two, Yebesa has set up an opportunity for you to check the status of your application. And say, apply for passport or a visa with the reference that we will give you, me use that reference, to check on the status of your application. Say, issue, like whether we've received your application because only to us, we receive it goes into our system, and then we process it, and then we issue it to you, and then we mail it to you. So you'll be able to track your application. Say whether it has been received, whether the visa has been issued, and whether it has been mailed, and whether it has been queried. Sometimes, no, for document ni number, and tinobo na ya query no. And I did back a message say Ghana for an applicant. And say when you are applying, you have to really pay attention to the application. A lot of the time, no, a man for funny so Ghana dear, and Kasa Yanko for say we know any biara, no, the other tour, a documentation, be a supporting document, be also they come on. I want to announce to you respectfully and humbly say, oh yes, I be query you. Your query is what if you are now here visa in time, a bit delay of visa. And then some of them ebia telephone information and normal email information. They don't put the one that are readily available to them. Obi or in a landline. And a bay application no. And your office number no be friend no. Now ba as ebia or no number. Osu nim na mobile say bia telemarketer bi na eden. Frel. On fa. If you are email no you responded to you email no kra no share that nyɛ den and check your email. Now you want to call us. Then there's a problem of the phone. We are fixing, moving forward. Monday we have a meeting, and quickly we will just get the necessary accoutrement and the personnel, and then set up the call center so that all free and I say the officer can be and even about say no one daje na yenumu ejinkomo. So yes, the Ghana consulate will soon set up a call center to receive calls and address the customer service of your customers.
Okay, Mr. Ameyao, I'm saying question be about one of our sites, Facebook. We're coming from Felix Hakofol. He says, I'm trying to renew my son's passport, but I can't get an appointment until January 2022, which we are supposed to travel in September this year. Please, is there anything you can do to help us out? Thanks.
Kachen is reach out to me. Why now? The entire
number to John saying now or Uncle Facebook.
Uncle Facebook. You see, what consulate news or Facebook accounts. In fact, I respond to people or honum.
And
Facebook accounts no. My name from Ghana in New York.
Ghana in New York.
Okohwa message I'm the admin or I'm control, so I will definitely my devsumukra will respond to you. But or call me Facebook, Frederick Kofi me also or text me and I say or message me, I will respond to him and the also me. What is happening is because of COVID and in accordance with the state safety protocols, we had to reduce the number of people that usually come to our now a day it's me 50 you reduce by 15 now you're increasing you're increasing because it's for our safety, the workers almost safety and then one kasa over house no safety, so we had to reduce it. But you see I am kakra for that matter. So increase numbers no equal 30, but again, said I catch on Ghana. I had the doko to say a warning in Funsu. See, me, I believe in facts and data because I show the number of applications. Something good must be happening in Ghana. Sebi. Oh, on say a bro adrenaline tiasia so. Me the Ghana they personally me there.
Okay.
People who omo name no enim say me I love Ghana. A year, me opportunity to call Ghana bear 4 3 times. What I say, Ghana hear me there, but ABA BB Sronko Koso Ghana minim yet there. The year of return of COVID best no can you say there, bra, can you easy? Konfuan can be call Ghana no, and easy, but unfortunately, COVID best. So, Adiba comments I can say.
You're breaking second one in bio. Okay.
Me per se, muye rest assured. I think they make a count, but I'll repeat it. Moya rest assured. Say when you apply for something, either your passport or visa, trust me, or passport ain't that. Once your passport is one maili and now bahono ain't that, and then no matter what it takes, you will receive your visa before you travel. Say for one reason or the other, if you are saying ba or visa one, intimate se mumunya botre. Well, sometimes I understand say the frustrations, you know, na ama akoma kosoro, you know, ebufu abani ade. But whatever it is, no, I can assure you, say your issues will be resolved, no matter what.
Perfect.
Every issue be anywhere about regarding a issuance of visa or passport. Sebi yentimi resolve it. It's resolvable, it's solvable, and trust me, who issue as long as you reach out to us, no, yebe to me ayo umwa. And I make say when the call center is finally set up, no, omo be ye juma wo hono. What we will do is they will escalate the issues to us, and then we address it. You know, and only breaking. And then the second breaking news is the fact that we are going to create a platform where you can check the status of your application.
Beautiful.
So when you apply for,
I think it's long overdue.
Oh, way overdue. In fact, when I brought this up last week, you know, it was against the backdrop of the fact that we internally have a system where we can check the status of,
but not that of the customer.
Yeah, so we are just going to translate that system to the public so that you just put in your reference number MVB 005511 the kikan odi tuma, you will see say your query your application, no? Then you can call and the call center will pick up. Oh, I checked on my visa application. I've realized that my application has been queried. So what is happening? ABI, we try to reach out to you. We never got hold of you. We sent you an email. So what is happening? Oh, sir, you were queried because one for itinerary and come home. ABI one for a copy of your passport and I say a picture of your passport. ABI one for a passport can come home. Then you quickly we resolve you. Everybody is happy.
May I say, Mr. Frederick Ameyao, your boss back up and head of information. Mission. Maybe okay.
Oju had you. We are mean from you.
Mr. Okay. Quick question be Abba say my men you say Joshua Doe inside New Jersey. He says we really appreciate UOG. Very educative. Is it legal to hold American citizenship and Ghanaian citizenship? If so, can I register for Ghana card also? I think that this has to do with dual citizenship. And to quickly, Mr. Reacting Mami.
In fact, the year 2012, there was a court case regarding a dual citizenship and the need to have a dual citizenship card or to apply for a dual citizenship. The court ruled, say a null and void. In fact, insults. Who read the judgment now? So, even though it's in our system that you can apply for a dual citizenship, it's a Ghana passport that you don't need it. You don't need to apply for any dual citizenship. You don't need any card because, like I said, Ghana recognizes dual citizenship, and then US also recognizes dual citizenship. So all you need is your US passport and your Ghana passport, and you are good to go. Dual citizenship card. Now, I don't know exactly what you even use it for, but for me, it's not. You don't really have to register to become a dual citizen because you're already a dual citizen. Except for the fact that there are certain positions are untimi and holding in Ghana. Maybe a fire service boss, a judge, or some civil service. And of course, I don't think a lot of people would want to occupy.
Not so yes, political position, but say ministerial way so.
And also, in fact, the law Citizenship Act does not add a minister,
but an MP there won't minko.
MP, so it doesn't add it. That's why they go to court. What I say. So
but said somebody has been. I think if my memory
is enough.
Yes.
That's why they are in courts. Yeah. In fact, somebody has been jailed before, and I think the reason why Sakande was jailed was the court thought said when ADINKRA, it was found out later. Say one can say or a dual citizen, but the Citizenship Act now does not add a member of parliament. Okay. My family constitution number, but I can find it for you. that is not one of the such positions.
May I say another question? I'm say phone lines ne be nti senka mo be stay tuned kakra na ha mo a na mo timi bisa questions no. But on the other hand, I think Felix Akofo the only can bisa our question no. Na ko pe contact no. On the contact square drop you say ka be man high.
My friend, can you say my friend?
But also obefro Felix nti stay
right
tuned.
After the way now.
After the show obefro na watimi and you know atwinkomo Johannes so back. Can I renew my biometric passport in your outfit? And how much will it cost? I think say where you can answer that question. Or you can want some that. So be renew one. Say it's the same as say oh yeah we know until you know so how much?
Passport in here different. Let me get the passport for you. Who renew passport because you've had a passport before. Less.
Okay.
I will get it for you. ADINKRA.
Now, as I will yes, and my Mr. question, as you look for that information, and then I say passport me will be that. Now me renew one. Yeah, mommy the same number, but they give you a different passport number. Does it have to do with any security?
In fact, this morning I was because I will come be interviewing. Now me dream why, for example, my biometric to get a biometric passport. Why do I have to come and
renew?
But the answer that I got based on my experience now is that technology and that really advanced like the US their technology is really protected. National NSA almost saying so NASA for you know. In fact, so share the technological and telecommunication system now, ecosystem now, you realize the US has the poorest telecommunication system in the world. Even Ghana is better. Their phone now, T-Mobile anyway, Ghana is even better than the US because they focus on their satellites for their defense. They don't really pay attention to phone. That's how many phone companies now US are, and they are even trying to emerge. Even Simple Mobile and then T-Mobile, they are together.
Right.
We share Verizon, Sprint, and then before Mpono use SIM card.
Right.
Tama Ghana near
more track phones.
Tama Ghana Pony 2G near the US was not. So US basically focuses on communication for their defense. So for them, they can capture your information and protect you. Why I say they can capture your information and really protect you. And I think that the reason why we do that is, for example, I call your biometrics in Ghana. For us to do that transfer again, things that it will be safer if you come and do it again.
But still, a Sako Ghana.
So
maybe renew it goes back to Ghana.
We do your passport here. We print your passport here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, just so you know, all your passports are printed here. We don't take it to Ghana.
Oh really?
Ghana just approved. So we send the names to them, and then they just approve of the applicants. We have a machine here that prints it, a printed biometric passport. You know, my mom imagine say the Ghana and are printing it.
I see.
We print it here in New York in our building.
Wonderful. Okay, young boy. Now, and their questions. Them say, "What boy? Why answer most of them now? But what time you be phone lines now and call for sweating me a chip in now? The questions are a be often say yen to me and be some and I know you know uncle here my opposite record or be na what way you want now." Young politics, kakra.
Politics.
Now, yen shall make call on the not say me the kind at the chassis every how you would rate your party's performance so far after 4.5 years in governance. Moving that more boy and more deal.
Oh, indeed, ya boa mo but ya boa mo wie. Na make say in hihye bi wo ho a beboa. Ebi so wo ho a e ba ye no ne mo ano yenya en realize yenya ho mfaso. Let me give you some few examples. Say o hwe galamsey. Okay, aban no di sinani so so obekon etia galamsey. Ye kun bia to the sometimes ye call for credit di ye hwamo. But that same galamsey no so no we realize say dinkofo binya. Some people were earning income. Now we ask them to stop completely. What I say? And you know, that policy, for example, we are saving our river bodies, we are saving our forestry and all of that.
By making people hungry.
But it's a man for. But it be a daching. Let's say it be a daching, and a man for be who ni some faso. Then you take the banking sector cleanup, for example. Bra, the catch on say sometimes no. Say adeɛ na maneɛ no onye nyina mbɔ amwe hu na say yeso ano obedwin say o no problem bia. For example, any dey mo abrase mo nyame mpengu say bia cancer kokram eto na say animanim ya yehu na yetimi ye operation na yi kokram ni free ho na entimi anyini a wonam ho a bia wumbu kokram na nemu edokro. Now you have to go through a chemo and all of that. And I won't say kokram yapa. Sana financial sector no so because we are able to save the depositors, but had to sacrifice some workers and some managers and sacrifice even some of the banks and consolidate them. Yang collapse any bank, just so you know. You consolidate you. So people really don't appreciate what we did in the financial sector, the salvage that we brought, to the extent say now usika is secured, but obi elusune juma. What I say, your money is secured, but somebody lost the job. It wasn't good. Now said the banking sector it's okay. Who discuss Koto Bank? Who bet me any amount of money you want? Me discuss Koto Bank. I may withdraw a huge sum of money. Yen beside me say, Abia, yen to me amount, this certain amount, we can only give you this certain amount. And beginning of even our administration, you realize, maybe sure ni police ni bia.
Right.
People were going to the bank and what do you see? Kotu sisia oba kasi bia uhinye bia koya adia yesiskano. Did it happen again? It did not, but it affected us. What I say, one way or the other. Ebio share the energy sector, legacy debt. You do my CSC. What I say, because of a year contract via your call take or pay, whether you be you so also man you chaka, and you go in chaka judgment debt to her. Nina and then aba or say quickly no sikan or say this CSC and humano and near the nina near the tria a year. Independent power producers because of the power purchasing agreement that we went with them take or pay now. Omunye jume biya maye yen yusu megawatts no, but yet we were paying them billions of dollars could have gone into fixing our transformers and our cable lines and all of that. Now we had to negotiate and then find some money and fix the problem. Now see fix it that. So bisa say your policies no aboa and I say di Indeed, but sometimes it might look like MY, but I feel strongly say yema America cry, we will really feel the impact. A beba emerebino, ebia, yes, you can't be jinaso say the abuche, you can't hear jinaso all the time. Me, Tama doom sono, Nancy, Omokasi, you do messy, Kurana, ne jinaso dendeno. Baby, I'm not East Legon Hills. Ofa East Legon Hills, Ashalebuche, Aboko B. Frafraha area muho santo any ADINKRA no what. Now me call her for 3 weeks. Me like Doom 2 times, but there were other places and not even so it's not that severe. That notwithstanding, of course, you Doom here and the rich is not comfortable. So Ubisa say your policy is abua. To me, make me I can say abua to a large extent. That is why the good people of Ghana renewed the mandate of the new patriotic party.
Me dem hu say renew one there a be trend bi da ho say CMPO aban bi aba 8 years there
mama ya man
say NDC
no, it's not about mama. Let me tell you why it wasn't about
NDC ba utwa 8 years.
MPP did MPP win parliamentary
award this year? No, say is mama pipe.
So it wasn't about the party. It was about the individual, the leader, the president. We give the president, not the party. So 2020 elections were
that
clear.
Twice there. I didn't know that 1 million vote difference. No went to me maintain and I want better no decrease here.
First of all, 500,000 votes. Charlie, boss, what your politics are? and easy to obtain.
No, I didn't know when I'm maintaining.
Never.
What chemu you know?
It's true. Remember, on your 1 million votes, no opposition. No on your policies be to affect you directly.
Okay.
Na ni trimu po and no catch up. But obenya akunya your man penino. He took certain policies and maybe one cultural, they were not favorable to the people.
Good.
It affected us. Galam say Imanian communities in the we need 1 seat crowd. It affected us so bad. And then there were other policies too. People really bought into it and said, okay, Yama Nanado Dankwe Kufuado man penny Akonya Biwa, I think he will do better. And that includes the free SHS. That includes the ambulances. That includes 1 district, 1 factory. That includes special development initiatives and making sure every constituency and only a friend infrastructure for poverty eradication, IPEP, team established a development authority, the Northern Development Authority, Middle Belt Development Authority, and then the Coastal Development Authority. So there were other policies. So the net effect, and then my 500,000 votes. So if you say, trust me, we were in opposition when you got the 1 million votes. Now we were in government. For us to obtain 500,000 votes, we JJ free no government in the second term when you 500,000 votes.
More policies now, more the buy and affected and
the net effect of our policies, of course, by the win of president indicates and of course we had people who were not happy with some of the policies, but the majority of Ghanaians were happy with the policies. Omanpenin and Ado Danko Kufuado de Ban.
Ufri say promise bang pa na wa ban a year na enkrofo expect pa ya no money da so pa wantimi anye ya affect him and I go affect NPP.
The promise being wa Omanpenin to one more.
The kind na we
Oh, maybe.
So your promises are very popular. Ultimate my Bobby actually.
Oh yeah. No. Opa. Let me throw the challenge to you. But any of the promise.
My memoir says here. The major one. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and for basing on to vote for NPP massively was a fight against corruption.
Okay.
And they so to me, the South said. Rating NPP's fight against corruption.
Oh, Meka say, exceptional, and I will tell you why.
Rating, mommy, score, mommy.
Score. I can put a score, but I can make me put your adjective to it.
So I'll put your adjective there. Any political.
Oh, between so okay, me scholar. Maybe 1 to 10. Make me amount 7, and I'll tell you why I'm amount 7.
Which is about 70%.
70%.
Fight against corruption.
And
near
I would. Okay, do you want me to tell you the reasons?
Yes, I'm so much interested, and I think my audience are also very much
interested. The fight against corruption and your lip service.
Okay, good. I love that.
Making sure you institutionalize the system to fight corruption.
Beautiful.
Okay, brofuna ye kan we beautiful no. Etie for the assertion say or say ye de emra.
Ye de no mabitu akwem
na ye juma. Na ye bie offices ebekon independent of the government. What I say. So the question is, as a government, ye buy and were we able to make sure we put up an institution and put up legal frameworks to fight corruption? Yes. Looking at how we spend as a country, just so you know, and I mean, personally, too partisan, because the other friends, they are not here to defend themselves. I'm here too partisan. But just so you know, the last quarter of 2012, the last quarter, September, October, November, December, that
last 4 months.
4 months, and the government spent $4 billion. 4 months, $4 billion. And yet here say it's a fact.
He paid.
He overspent our budget to the tune of $4 billion US.
On what?
Now, $4 billion, just so you know, now you almost including Kufuor. What I say? And now you have budget deficit. It was over 12.2%. Even in the midst of COVID, yeah, business unexpected expenditures be by a crown. Yeah, budget expenditure no was projected to be 11.9%. Okay. Now, you realize say aban enya akwenya expenditure too much. And then the corruption ba. So for example, we bet me actual project bi no ajiunska boom no akodi. Enti the Physical Responsibility Act ebaye. So that we will cap our government expenditure. Ebe cap no. Enti no nya obiara na se bi wo ba na sika no wo ho enti no na ya churo no afa no akodi. Me no ka say it's not even popular, people don't know. So oye ministry na say ebia obi the contract brew. Ebia 50 million projects. For example, let's take Ministry of Works and Housing or Beso EST Defense projects. As the ministry, they cannot approve of any contracts unless Ministry of Finance agrees. Say Ghana will have the money to pay. Until every contract must go through Ministry of Finance for approval before it comes to the ministry. You know why?
Tell me.
It keeps corruption. Because what it means our ministry no approve a contract. Because at the end of the day, government will pay anyway. Because ABIA OG said you can finance, and that's how it's done in Ghana. You can finance the project 20 million. OG will need 20 million. You can finance the project 20 million. What financing we are, the government must find a way to pay you. Okay. Now, if a ministry approves of the contract and you go and execute the contract and pay the money, you finance the contract. Now government must pay you. Ministry of Finance would have to pay you. Now so now the government is saying you have to come to the finance ministry so that we look into our books and see say project it's good, but do we have the money to pay for it? It reduces corruption, and that's a way of making sure you fight corruption. Fighting corruption necessarily does not translate into obi akodisika waha cheno yadina to prison. That's not the way to fight corruption. Otherwise, it will be a vendetta. I say, ye chasing for any other. And only about kumienu, leadership is extremely important. Nipakrono yo man penino. Sebi, sike basa. Ene wakoye contract way, ena obi emano, sika way, obi man car way, obi man book way, obi man pen way, so buane no nya contract we ana. It's extremely important. When you look at Oshe man Penia, would you smell any form of corruption? Say, now obi akoto baby say obi amana demudie so pe one thing or the other.
And the end, but some appointees in there.
Oh, na say ebi see your baby. And maybe it's a bit too be my yet. And nothing on also buy yenti being fan. They say on yet why na point is no emudien.
Me person me body.
Oh, body a public record.
The thing
unless it's not a public record, then allege.
But then you will say and more NPP free. More mo kasa ya na NDC corruption or mu DC kasi kedi basa. Mo use sa terms ni nyina kama. And a man for nyamu mujiti.
And what you mean when this car?
Oh, this car.
And then the kasi kedi basa.
And a equisize.
Oh, any equisize see a jiska.
Ska no munji ni.
Ya jina Jeopardy.
Wa jina Jeopardy.
Say sika na bi wo anke beje.
Ati moja na Jeopardy na timi aton awie am ye hunu say now the debt is settled ana.
Oh, now say on say obi the car. Okay, obi the car. Even in this country, when you owe the IRS, you want pempenso be a bit me achiwatu. And pempenso be they will give you an opportunity to pay for it. And I'm a So when you are yetimi spread the man now we try and kakaka. In the case of what you mean, the truth of the matter is say one bomb man chrono. Okay, when you look a man this kind of man, so now we found out say one kasakra one year juma man. So if you have a problem, but no drumu, Betty Modi juice mu, and also you go after one. What I say?
Yes, you are more NPP for so. In fact, in terms of this,
corruption.
Also,
want to me and Bobby. You couldn't mention even one.
Maybe.
I'm daring you to mention one.
You will chroma. And number one. it's obvious. So I did Jim Crow for Sika near the Adina.
You want us to talk about number one issue?
I'll be very glad.
Number one issue has nothing to do with the government. But yes, government has a responsibility.
It has to do with the citizen.
Hold on, maybe. Government has a responsibility to take care of the citizen.
Beautiful.
In fact, when you read Article 1 Clause 1, or say 2 mina yenyano, okay, power resides in the people of Ghana, in whose trust and whose welfare any exercise the powers of governance. Also read Article 34, Clause 1 of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. It makes it clear that we should do everything possible to seek the well-being and welfare of the citizenry. So yes, number one issue, we have to seek the welfare of the people. However, the government take proactive steps to ensure that you don't do what you are supposed to do. Ya warning for say number one, ne men's good no, enya depa, fa musika nkoshim.
Nti so mo ade musika akoshim na share.
And she kopem say now the law must work. There's nothing we can do.
And when is the law going to work?
Oh, the law must work to the extent that more musika good dimu. And now some of the noko asemdibia. Na mokoji musika free no. What I say? Abano as a state no can provide you with a lawyer. But when the argument is being made, you see, as I sit here, I have a little bit of insight. Number one. But my peculiar position no, will not allow me to explain. Because I may explain here. Now it's my takey side. Now I is my bro bikru. But the person me share na me ma emunti asiye eda ho ne say number one issue no, it goes beyond the aban betimi aye. Un say aban bia ekromo akra no a empo uko China akra no mo socialist system of governance no kra no. To some extent na betimi akọ be private life mo. And sometimes when we are asking for aban betimi aye aban betimi, we should be careful what we are asking for. Otherwise, we've been inviting the government into our private space. You might not like it. You might not like it. I didn't know Julian Assange. I didn't know espionage issues. What was happening? So let's be careful how we always ask government and Aban because say Aban can put two satellite on you. You will not be comfortable. You know in this country what happens in this country. What I say? You want the same thing to happen to Ghana. You think they will be comfortable? As I'm saying, no man can't tell me. You know, the Biana and Aban then Aban betimi. Yes, so as the people know, we also have a role to play. And I think that we should not relegate that role to the background and always call the government to come in. Yes, we boy your home day. And nothing affects the country.
I'm so much interested. NPP are more protected the public purse. Name say NPP tonight chain a kind of NDC are buying Bobosia dodo. The make one of these and another ban and Cabosia de Baco Crania de Bebo or see a TC cash a comedy. But it's claiming to be another cray Bobosia chain. Abambia. Nana Yanko.
Oh, you know, it's not claiming to be, it is.
It is. So a Bobosia chain.
Of course.
Perfect, Medasi. Yanko. So Yamu.
And NPP
Sunyanko. We still have about 3 years, 3.5 years.
Oh, and more. You will break the 8.
And there's more.
You may break it. They won't need
Yanko.
Opening. O man penin and Adoka car say na that time no or you can your car see TC Casino a comedy no. E no kre. O man Ghana yetis kaso. Yetis kakoko so. Yet dencham so. Nyame adom ye nya eye fango a yetu eton ewa mansendwa so na de na aka ne se ye benya omampani ana se aban ana kandifo a ombetimi adane sanyoma we na a translate it into real money into our pocket. I don't believe say OG na omampani na do danko aka se scan so it was literally money that we were sitting on it. I don't believe that that's what your understanding was.
No.
And I'm GDC Ghana for baby, so NTS and SAB and NASAB.
Literally or contextually, yeah, Jitum say we have the resources. We are independent as a country, and that we can feed ourselves.
Of course.
To some extent. So what are we seeing?
Now the question is, the citizenry, are they really giving a cushion? Ye more akwenya actually say directly or indirectly this kind of year. And let me give you some few examples. 100,000 graduates were employed into various government institutions. I'm talking about NAPCO. Every month, though it wasn't the best, but near almost 700 Ghana cedis. Was it not money we were directly putting into their pockets? It's a case yet to na come there, baby, my is common there. 100,000 people, no. Have you not fed them?
That's the back of job, baby, near the Abram.
No, I'm saying, say, you see, kana, you want, okay? Or papa people can see it is castle as your common dion bar, say, you'll be making sure, say, you be didi. And I'm giving you one example of that. Say, the 100,000 young people or graduates, na no omutifi no munye jumanye, na abai emo juma in various institutions. But so me so 700 Ghana cedis no. Oji, mi bisa say, sebi, enye sika ne die go mbotom nana. Say sika ne die go mbotom. Very well. The 1.5 million young people omoko secondary school are omuntua school fees. Omunto school uniforms. Omunto textbooks. Sa 1.5 million omu parents. Sa enkabeye omu ko school 3,000 and every semester be 700 Ghana cedis na and also ochiana na every time also ochiano. Sa sikano any bottom is no money we have directly put in the pockets of parents. Ebio na aban bi say nurse for ne omo allow any nurse for allowances bi wo ho a wetwam. Ye ba ye the allowances no aba. So allowances no money, physical money we put in the pocket of these trainee nurses at Omoko school.
I know Cambodia na mobo no ho.
You see, o share on mine your total revenue. Okay? And I was coming there. Tax revenue was about 91 billion Ghana cedis. And out of that 91 billion Ghana cedis no. At the time I near Baba Bem no, now you use 105%. That means a 5% excess to satisfy three things. Statutory payments. Okay? Statutory payments here, district assembly common funds, national health insurance, no, also call and then salaries and wages, a Jumaya 4, bear 600,000 now, also Chomoka with the benefit. And then interest payment and amortization. Basically Yakobo. So almost all our tax revenue went into the payment of these three things. Into a minor, about acquiring ye, a basic hospitals, ye basic schools are. This is Yakobo Bessia. In this case, today as we speak, a reduce about 91%. But that is not enough. Now you talk about Adeniabo Bessian Bebre. Ye just so you know, 2015 State of the Nations Address, page 20 of John Dramani Mahama, the former president. On making it clear, say the banking sector no, I say a pro, and that we need to sanitize it. Unless in the Wonderland where we spend 5 billion Ghana cedis or 8 billion Ghana cedis, yadima banks, so I'm fan fix it, or more bank now, or we or man san, I'm fine, yom the koye bibi for no. We need to stop. That is what he said in 2015. So when we came, we realized
2016,
actually, he made a statement in 2015.
Okay.
So when 2017, you realize this, listen, we have two choices. Either we continue to do what the NDC did prior to the 2016 elections, whereby Omobema Bank in this case fix your problems, because people Omobeji loan now, Omumbetua, and I didn't know yes sir. Omo bulk oil distributors, Omo be fire fan, Omo Toma, Omo Tofi Saudi Arabia and US near the no. Omo Bejiska free bank in ho. Omo Bejiska free bank no because the economy was so bad, they were not getting their money. But government to cry so they couldn't pay back the loans and now not marginal. So when we came, so what were you supposed to do? Either one, we continue to give the banks money, and then corporate practices no money, and I say we consolidate the banks. Na yen kope sika, na yen fa making sure say Obia ni sika ko ye bia sika national. Obia benya ni sika. That is why we borrowed 21 billion Ghana cedis to fix the financial sector. Now, as we speak now, bisa oma mi na unyo wa Ghana say nisika na ewo bank no onye comfortable say nisika beto bank because oko bank obenyeska. And I can assure you, and I'm a man example, if we are not done so, if you are not borrowed the 21 billion Ghana cedis now, mostly about Bisambe now, the 1.2 million deposited would have lost their money. Do you know what would have happened in Ghana? Do you know how many people would have died because of that? Me beba kromwa. In fact, I left May 3rd. The day before I was coming, now me 700 Ghana cedis akokawo ATM machine. When I was trying to withdraw, it says can the amount, but I didn't get the money. When I went to the bank, I'm catching say we take 45 business days. I come be CAC bank on any 700 Ghana cedis. So imagine if your 50,000 Ghana cedis were bank and then you lose all that 50,000 Ghana cedis. How would you feel? And so the 21 Oji Tobo hear me. So the 21 billion no ye besana e kobo na e kan ye debt folio no hono ana ye debt profile no hono ana ye besan ya bono. It went to remedy that mistake that was caused by the previous administration. But ye jija wa na dia so ebio may can take or pay the power purchasing agreement any independent power producers score yeah. Whether they produce or they don't produce, we have to pay them about 2 billion. Now we have to go to the money market, realize about 10 billion Ghana cedis, and make sure say settle all these bulk oil distributors no. Because eventually, do you know what will happen? Yenya fango bio, yenya petrol, yenya LPG bio, because they wouldn't have the money to go to the world market and buy crude for us to use domestically or commercially. What would have happened in Ghana if petrol is available for us to buy? What do you think will happen? So the money we borrowed, and then the year, so the impression shouldn't be created. Say, unlike the 4 billion I told you, said the last quarter of 2012, they overspent. You asked me something the year then. I've not been able to tell you because they use it for consumption. But in our case, we use it to fix a particular problem. I don't know, we shouldn't have done it. Free SHS in the papa. It's not good. We shouldn't have fixed the financial sector. Your doomsony, your energy issues. We shouldn't have borrowed money to fix all these problems.
I said, they're okay, my show.
I didn't say.
So, okay, Sikana Yaji, and the idea yen pepe, and the Stiswa, and Kagana for anyhow. But the woman said, Sending an archive, Sikaso comedy. We were not expecting him. So beba and I was a query say Ghana Bobusian in his campaign. Now obefa benwano na expect say something different should have been done.
Like
of course see your resources now, which is perfect. Ghanaians everybody
your resources necessarily does not translate into money unless something is done to it.
Unless something is done. But the thing that's supposed to have been done is not to go borrow and pay people.
Pay people?
Yes.
For what?
Biana who can say or debt be now say banking sector, sikadi be alcohol. Okay. At the same time, free SHS. You kwa bobo siane de babe finance free SHS. You said you made a statement.
Me say say your bobo say enya na.
Na ye de ko finance free SHS.
Enya na. It was a question I posed to you. You didn't even answer.
Yeah. But say who so enko.
But say obianka say your so free SHS.
We are citing an example. Politicians, too smart in a way. So.
Yeah, no smart. I asked a question. You didn't even answer.
Oh, I have a question. Obviously, you made an emphatic statement. Say you could I
asked a question. There's a difference.
No, that wasn't a question.
Oh,
I bet me play records. It wasn't a question. You made a statement.
Your Bob Bessia, Echo free SHS, and yana is not a question.
And yana no can you?
No, me can say.
What say? A bit to say. Banking sector in our society example.
And then I ended by saying
crude oil. So, and I'll back it same way. And I would do free SHS better. So I say, there's a be some says, I know your question there. That's fine. I can take it says it was a question.
It was a question.
Okay. But the thing is, say a war, sa no maybe say free SHS. Say no Ghana sika ya na yade ekoho. Ene ye ni age. But so china ye bi nane ye ni age na china ye be sun ho. Then we have to think twice.
Then who sir?
A bit say sisi ano ya gigi sika kama. Ye nim say free SHS ye coffees mo ani free ye dey financing.
Oh yes.
Okay. So couldn't we have waited kakra with the free SHS na say sika anke dey financing no enke betimi dey be the same money no akọ settle debt be instead of us going out to borrow.
The question you ask yourself is how much do you spend on free SHS every year?
I don't have the figure.
I have it. I can give it to you.
What is it?
We don't spend more than even 4 billion Ghana cedis.
But say bosia ya born.
You see, when I was explaining what we have used the borrowed money for now, I think that why I appreciate me point no papa. You see, the mechanism South Free SHS now also we should have waited. Can why ban and gain money internet fee?
Make us will be a band.
I also think he train.
I say, oh, it's true. Say abaya shebo. Say na no bo bia wa she bia no.
And na ban na shebo.
No,
the constitution makes provision say our kids should go to secondary school for free. Nanado came to 25 years.
Or the year to so.
Why?
Or constitution.
Yes, I said 20 years after.
20
years after.
Started, and 2017 and started.
Oh, mami chomwe. I said 20 years after the constitution. Our kids must go to school for free, secondary school for free. Now the time
20 years starting why pension.
1992. Well, I said after the constitution. ABC 2017. Now I cover 25 years.
That's right. Obi ba ya went me anye no was a personal.
And obi aba no wetimi aye.
But be say why no. Okay, now people are crying for infrastructure.
Are we not building infrastructures? Are you
okay,
my example.
Many examples. Na me here.
For me no kasi. About infrastructure in terms of education infrastructure.
School buildings, dormitories,
yeah, expanding. Okay, Oko school, every single secondary school, especially to double tracking. You expanded classrooms, you expanded dormitories, and you dining hall, you expanded to the sense. And then me no can say, and your school beyond a walk double tracking should be. And I buy no my time. I buy no my 5 to 7 years. Last week or so, the education minister was clear say within the 2-3 years now I can. You be making sure say nobody, no school will be on the double track. Do you know why it's possible? Because we've expanded the infrastructure. Indeed, I am man for boss of Buena Bambi no be project be among to us. Sir,
which is true.
Which is not true in our case.
Yeah, who be brave?
Sometimes I dare you to give me specific, but you fail to.
Okay, now let me
give me an infrastructure that was started by John Dramani Mahama. About when to one amount young complete. Just give me one.
Me that's it. Now no many honorable Ken.
No, me say give me one.
Segleme. Housing project.
Yes.
Is it not in waste?
First of all, Segleme. It was for 5,000 a year house units. Okay? And I'm the core parliament I'm review I'm revising. And I'm the bar 1,500. And about 1,502. 1,502 no almost see. Now when the new government came, you see a dynasty hole. A so-called dynamo, no waste a year sanitation. Sebi insuo ni ho, ejana bia ni ho. So how do you expect people to live in there? So this is what happened. Do you know what we had to do? Sikana 200 million na ye kobo obesi and see, you know. Ye twa say sikana wiyo. And just so you know, some company na, Brazilian company na omusi, and they had a problem in their country or their come. So what this government needed to have done or need to do is to go and find another investors to make sure say the oman wiye no or say ye be wiye. Now when you are going to find an investor, the investor must look at the project and its viability. Whether sebi obetimi anya ne mfaso. And that takes time. Sebi obi an say dan ka say o mi wo 40 million, 50 million, and you know, Ghana, and say we want to satisfy and cure project whereby intimate complete, you're moving on to another project in Intino. Made me 50 million, Baba Beshim, Naminyam for so be and free. So it takes time for you to get an investor who will invest about 50 million into the project to make it complete. So that even that process no enough to demonstrate say a buy no anyway so the question you need to ask yourself say I didn't think affordable housing no but yet another government jani na to ho sagleme what boss sagleme so about another one I may explain. Do you know for a fact say terminal 3 fefe na John Dramani Mahama Shasian. At the time of office, now 30% completed. Now it's a cantonment. It's 30% completed.
As of 2016.
2017, it was 30% completed. Now it's a cantonment.
2016.
No, or 2017. Yeah, to about 2016.
16. Anyway, no hand over January 7th. Okay.
Now it's a cantonment. Within a year, and a 70% in your complete year. And then the amount count.
NPP are buying
and a complete 70%, no? Yes.
Okay.
Aya University of Ghana Medical Center. Yes, it done you. As now a Canadian infidianim. It took the MPP to complete it. Tema motorway minim say one the last time. This will be our Tema. No Tema motorway. The moment you are getting into the Tema, Obekas withdrew Los Angeles. It was a project that was negotiated around the NDC time. Yeba and Yabe Circle Dubai interchange. Now also me yeba ko aposo can run about one. They couldn't do it. And then no say ye Pokuasi interchange uhu a obeka say George Washington Bridge no. Sa Pokuasi no almost share asiye ho ntotoye. Yeba yen yabe wie esiwo. Bank of Ghana Hospital and wo East Cantonment. Ni ye sisi wo aya adakato and ye ba ye operationalize no. So when I tell you say ye ba project no ya beto affordable housing e blocks ya ye kan wan say man John Dramani Mahama ebesisi ye no. Me no ka say ye ba ye be the oshas ye be wi kra ye bia kra ka ho ene na ye pe. What you say? So clearly when somebody says yeah buy a banding project, and I will ask you, give me one specific, and you struggle to mention one. Hey, my 2 hours.
I got baby 4 hours. Studio had your bag. Come on, say besi akon. One bet na se na ebe chill. And nipa baby, I feel the for react pa. Na they almost can say where every Paul Delali.
The
so. Kofi Amia.
Anita the so nia.
Okay, Kofi. Stop disgracing your super incompetent government. Oh. You are distorting the facts and throwing dust into our eyes.
How?
I wish the host will bring me on to expose your lies. Okay, Kofi. Paul. Kofi, tell us what infrastructure your government put in place. Sorry. Please stop the lies. This also no ankasa. Mr. Host, what number do you have for me to call into the program to debate Kofi? Who is just lying? The explanation is false and stop misleading us this evening. Okay, Kofi, Paul, eventually. Master Kofi, who told you the airport was 30% completed? It's not true. The airport was 90% completed before the NDC handed over. This also not the casa. I think that me drink. And 90 gram, but 30% in there I doubt. Which I will still make some inquiries about that. Now, my name say about pushy interview now.
But it wasn't completed.
No, it wasn't completed. But 30% in there is false.
Okay, let's assume without admitting, as I sit here, say it wasn't 30%. Even it was 99%. The question is, was it operational?
It wasn't operational.
And so when you accuse MPP government say I'm a project.
So give me the facts.
I've given you the fact, and
the fact is that it wasn't.
No can say 30%. They didn't fight no divide.
No, I'm saying 90% complete.
I'm about to give you the fact.
give me the fact.
See,
I want it in percentage base, no.
Of course.
Instead, say about taking say 30 against 90 or whatever the case was. No, me yen pennies are na yen call your name. Bobby, the uncle way so
Ebio.
me call fix the country.
Oh, I'm here for you.
That's it. The uncle fix the country, no. Me final topic. Do you stand for it or you are against it?
Fix the country. You see, to begin with, anybody who says on support, say the call for a country to be fixed, for that matter, Ghana, it doesn't make sense to me. What I say?
Do you support it?
I support it. In fact, not just me. If so, Oshe post-colonial era, whether military government or civilian government, the more omoba bemuno is the call to fix the country. JJ Banosi will corruption wo do your friend say champion e di esika ye for to beji golf any ade ade impuntu nyuma nkoso e commode nkofo. It wasn't about fixing the country. Indeed, when in 2016 MPP Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo LDSA opesi ye ba bem no, what was the call? It was the call to fix the country, to make sure say we scale up our infrastructure activities, to make sure say you be fix your economy, no, to ensure say you nkula betimi akọ school a sika se munya akwansidie. These are issues it fixes a country. So if today ebi mo ka say you fix a country na see say a new caller, for me really is not new. Ebi a rehashing, maybe now the tone is different. Now the platform is different. Now the young ones are more involved, and I believe that especially when you work with the youth, when you realize that when the young ones agitate and they complain the way they are now, and you are not careful, and it escalates. One share a bit jegu so necessary thing. That is why I will urge our young ones, in as much as they desire to see a change, they should realize that change, it takes time. Na omu koin pi na espili over omu ntimi sisa. What I say, because it has happened in other countries. For example, Libya, the Arab Spring, the youth were calling for change to the extent that they took away Muammar Gaddafi. Today, me na me ko UK me fa Libya. I know and I knew how developed Libya was. Today, the story is not the same. When we talk about African country, nanka omo bo omo ho modern nanka ye bo Libya and ye ntimi bo Libya. Tunisia the omo ye nyina no. Today Tunisia is not part of the first class world. In spite of their course nyanti, many their call ni their hu hia, but munya botre ene ehu adi their term no ne their kika on. I don't think it will really solve anything. Let's continue to dialogue. Let's continue to call on our leaders to ensure that what is due us will be provided to us. We enye did attempt, we enye ntokwa chere wadwin what I say.
Sir, you can't fix the country. If you were to be the government, the president of Ghana, and you're agitating for fix the country, Calvin said, what would be your major point, a part? Calvin saying it needs to be fixed immediately to calm tempers down.
I think it's a Juma. Unfortunately, say Penibia catch or say obey me affect say what the youth needs now. No dintro. Oh yes. Because a Juma government can create jobs,
including your government.
America, a new man provided to the citizenry.
So in America, the private sector no take the biggest.
But Ghana is also a capitalist state.
Yes, America operates in two systems: the market and the capitalist. But then Ghana no America baby, baby, and private ones no be.
So what government can do is to create the right atmosphere for businesses to do
come and invest.
So once we invest, enkitikiti bi wo hwa ye betimi aye to cushion the people. But say by looking at the number of people that
who are unemployed,
and you are saying the government must create job for all of them.
Not all of them.
No.
But someone
now all my one in one film.
No. Now some mobile must start Napco or whatever. No. Ghana for the mom.
But has it come Tempest?
At least it's better than nothing. We share more. Fix the country system now. I'm saying for agitating. Before then, some call my mini video been shown a shot. Yes, okay video. Yeah.
I appreciate what you do. Yes. I appreciate truly what you do.
I could find a crash yami and Cassiano Becca. Want me who could take it? I'm one German or the German who said, now, could find the Shami on your biat. Ghana is for all of us.
And my main conclusion is yes. Frederick.
Yes. Anti Ghana and penny for minister, someone who no more Nipan or Boy, you may, Yamumana Basso, Mumana Basso, Mumana Basso.
May your head of information.
Yes.
Your missionary was right.
Yes,
what I say. Yes. Intimidation about my name, my cat.
Yeah, my cat now, my you cat, the and the kind of fact in Chilamo, the system is there working 24/7. Oh, no, no, send in the oh, Ghana, meeting no Shiamia, hey, my friend, cut a video, Namin Kassam Chow, no be no name. What you have changed, you say everybody has the right to talk. And you know, I'm a yai seminal, he said, that Melando Airport, while the baby Jimmy may buy me the US Marine, but
okay, where I on it, Chile Jonas, Namushia Manhattan. Now, first, okay, video no.
Yeah.
Good. I dream when I had the approach to Jonas.
Now, I think 2 days before, now, Madame, for ADINKRA, I think that now, either or Memeke ha or can number one. And then I think that or can't glass in Kwano. So I was in the office and my friend called. Now, yeah, we were laughing about it. Until me parking or 3rd Avenue. Me parking on me who said like the usual thing. But naturally because me said I'm sure so because me the number I but because now didn't come on me who was like, oh, this is the guy. To me cry me driving me start man fans because now original baby me be parking. Me say glass in Kwan. I was
who feel it.
But I even videoed him. Me cry me video no. Now me see when I got out of my car and then I man fans said glass in Kwan. Okay, and then he approached me. See that was when he approached me now. No, a person or say maybe I was share Ghanaian. So, but I wanted to let him understand. Say, I'm not just any Ghanaian, so that it won't, say because you know where I stand. Me a government official, I speak for government. This is who I am. See, ADINKRA, it will be in that context. So yes, that is how come we met.
Okay, beautiful one. Now,
video.
The tell me boy, and just fix the country. Now me person me dike who say we support it.
Oh, I support.
Yes, watch us so support it.
But fix the country. No, we also have a role. Probably mom person fix your attitude. The name fix your attitude. But I believe strongly, say, in as much as government has a humongous task to ensure that the country is fixed. We also citizenry. So. Your responsibility say you be there say any there fata we are all working together. That's why the president in 2017 can say you have to be a spectator and you have to be a citizen and not a spectator. And what I strongly recommend say we should continue to call for the country to do better. Just like I told him, say listen, there are things that you bring to our attention, you create some form of awareness that it's appreciated. Say, oh, ahanka yes America, yeah, aha say in futuro no to say America from and I say Ghana glass and kwa. Yeah, it's a wake up call. But the attempt no there for me, it won't solve anything. In fact, I told you the history of Ghana. People have died for even little. But it really didn't fix anything. I think that we need to continue to dialogue and so I fix the Ghana movement. I can tell you on authority. I know where it's coming from, and unfortunately, it will die.
I didn't hear.
You're political. Why?
How political could this?
I know those who are behind it.
Now, why endorse it?
I endorse any movement that calls for the country to be fixed. Now I told you that we have a history.
Even though you're political.
Of course, now the politics is in
There be whole can I say there is.
I'm telling you, sir, there's a political behind it. I'm telling you, I know for a fact.
Is it from the opposition? Or
of course, from the NDC. I'm telling you for a fact. I'm gonna sponsors and fix the country. No, the American. It's a movement.
Right.
Trini Jonas started his thing way before this fix the country and Anamebwa.
Right.
Yeah, I'm telling you now the movement, so called. Because and I mean more example say.
But so still support that movement.
I support any core that promotes the country to be fixed.
And then
but me just say the ecosystem
right.
And you're politically engineered. But at the end of the day, no me who say a boy MP before.
How?
So if they are calling for us to fix the country, and you ask me specifically, at the end come here on my opinion. Now say on my opinion within the 3 years here, okay, ultimately fix it, not everything, but a chunk of it. What needs to be done? Ebia kwani the kika no. Would you know near to the benefit of the new patriotic party, even though by extension Ghanaians? So yes, it's a right call, and it's near to our benefit. So me catch here, me down for no more chance and say, "Adia mu ye mu because
But on yes sure say.
What? I know. No, then you don't know what politics is all about.
Okay, now this same true fix the country. I'm a young they know him say na doom so be or baby ne.
Oba, obi anim say doom so.
Asa,
me challenge what Ghana nobody. Who didn't?
I'm a some survey. I'm going to say.
Enti ye ka see you doom so no. No, so oka say, see. Oka say, o mama ye say doom so wha. Who doesn't know say the light call off? If your light goes off.
Oh, na some but we have some survey.
Wait a minute. We haven't
Mon cancer.
Say ya survey doom so. Between 2017 and 2021. Na doom so Ghana.
Oh, now you are changing to interrogate me instead.
Oh, I can ask you a question too.
I think say na dey came me 10.
Oh, but he didn't come.
Okay.
But and me be say you can see affix doom so. Rightly so because between 2017 and 2021 doom so ni wo.
Skana mo dey na asa.
Skana ye dey yen inside. E ye mfidie na ye dey adwuma. Edum maybe also chinchim mo fru mane ade.
Mo.
Ye duma siesie no. You do my
politicians there, beautiful one. What's he doing? Video doing there, do so.
On a son do no cry.
Oh no,
for 4 years we were in darkness. I didn't know this here.
Autonomous brain, some power plants go as them grandpa you see.
Do you want us to go into the energy issue? I realize that when you are go.
Me time no
next time you go into the real issues.
And go for some forever.
But I'm telling you, sir, it's not just me. Every politician supports the fix the country thing because I don't know big naso.
But some na do ne ba umi be defend say they are fix the country.
No, come on, don't be like that.
Chere say me say say they are fixing the country. Yeah. Of course. Atama reportage ni buy it say we buy the way
Dr.
buy.
Bamia issued a statement.
Or issue statement.
Church
normal.
Yeah. And then we also recognize that there's more we can do. More room for improvement.
On no bad to come out and defend the no thing say.
On say fix the country now, the papa. Or say must see and fix the country now. This is what we have done to fixing the country. And yeah, so far, say, oh man, and I've mentioned a lot of them to you today. But again, I've recognized a room or here improvement. That is why there's the need for Ghanaians to continue to give MPP power to ensure say yenuma power we be consolidate against. We will ensure say enyuma pana no free SHS because free SHS we can find this before but ombeguno the infrastructure that is
no beguno
because they don't even believe in it to begin with.
Just see that's what my mind does.
Already the former education minister the former running mate to John Dramani Mama 2 days ago. One thing the
former running mate. Okay, so anyway, your former, your fancy. The only say, Bomwaka on their campaign platforms 2020 we are to your friend say 2020, right? They said they are not coming to collapse it. Rather, they are coming to enrich it.
Proud to
means
that. So you don't care about the credibility of what you and then what Naha on several occasions doubted the credibility of the president. So on one hand he said this and this is happening.
Right.
But on the other hand, you don't care when somebody has told you, say, I don't believe in free SHS. Free SHS will collapse the economy.
Oh,
if I have what is that? If I have money, $2 billion Ghana cedis, I will invest it into free SHS. I will use it for something else. Then this same person turns around. In fact, or sponsor over 40 adverts against free SHS. I can say free SHS here 419. Then that same person comes back to tell you, say, oh, free SHS is good. You want to believe that person? Oji, what's shocking you?
Oh, that be my shocking in what sense? Tio,
what's what can that
or say? It's only the fool who doesn't.
Oh, so if
it's young man say.
So if
no, that time no, that free SHS was not in the system. No, maybe to
you
him,
know when
as of that time, to him, how to establish it was the problem.
He didn't know.
He
didn't have the wherewithal or need
That's
the
right.
competence.
And now you have the competence.
And we are doing it.
Established it.
Yes.
And it's to keep it, no.
Only me, oh, who yet?
And people.
And young people, oh, who yet?
Feeling too much.
Sir.
More timid defending man yet.
Defend your cannon, and no credit. Oh, to me, Yombe Guno. On your mountain is Ombeguno.
Okay. Well, I am Mr. Ameya, the head of information, Ghana Mission, and an energy train common. I answer questions be brave. Yesterday,
my answer, Nina.
First, I mean, phone lines now come on Frank Accra. Na my name say, and that's my team. So trim it and then. So, but how Mama me just back 5 minutes. Now me be phone lines into na me share. You for 1 or 2 calls per. Yes, sir. Beka say my bias. You tell you way me bash here and BBC. So what I say BBC be see there. Na ya haya na say etimi esi. Nice.
Them go bow down my head. Omu say a bar. Pam 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 panana. I've been boom nice. Them go see say. I'm a chef for Accra. Sikat Sadoa. Eko never. On I'm the say. Ye be ye you.
Long time. Otemi nkata we don't come. Adrian Kasana sometimes.
Okay, Bibi and your CEO studio has say we not just say no. Number no any they are to Jano and they said they are so be fire and there. I know Eddie. Papa. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hey, OG. Good afternoon, Free Atlanta.
Me ba just say.
Your friend Mark Free Atlanta.
Mark from ATL. Mark Manenko.
Yeah, me opanino hono. Ye nyina ye wokrum hanomo.
Nice one.
And ye hu de koso Ghana. Into Wakasa. Understand so defending the party.
Nice one.
But only free mu say that Trini Jonas movement, you know. The NDC for behind this idea. Only trust answer no so kra to ni assembly abeka onko no onko da.
Me da say.
Movement na wo ye no.
One can say Trini Jonas they are all ye no. Or see there's a movement in Ghana. Ye no. And I know can say Trini crowd was starting in way before cra say and movement no ebeba.
Obriyabua LPP deputy secretary no. Of 99% of Trini Jonas fans na NDC for anything on also repeated the same thing no.
The way they want kasa let me make
okay. It woman ni wo ye nimdi akọ. Omo ma boy enye na dwuma. O sha ase so di nyansa etum panifo ni tiri. No ma sha ase to that bi ni de keke ka wo no. The guy is doing marvelous job.
May I say glass and Kwa movement. Yamisha Maxi from ATL. Ubeti me afre 917-340-7744. 917 I'm afraid ubeti me afre here. Obaso 1 minute pe no why quick na chese ye call. 917-340-7744. Hello. Yes sir.
Yes sir. Good evening.
Fire na uncle. Good evening. We didn't baby akaze.
Yeah, from me Paul Disoso.
Paul Disoso inside.
Yes sir.
Inside.
Me Pacho. Me from Massachusetts.
Who's that my uncle? Fire. 1 minute.
Wilson. Now, I want to let me state my point clear. I'm an NDC member.
Me that's it.
Now, in summer, of them, you are still coming. For fear you know what you say. Someone can turn or become
the badge over to my casson in the yard. Remember, say intro. To the I said only in the yard. Now what correct?
Mr. Host, Mr. Host, I want you to do this research about the Ghana airport. Terminal 3. I want you to do that research and put
I know they are very important.
Because Ophelia is lying saying that 30%. It is not 30%. It was 90% completion before we handed over. That's number one. Number two, in some of your air castle, NDC4 were against free SHS. It is never true. What we said was that the free SHS that they want to introduce, you need to go through a process to introduce it. That is why we started with progressive free SHS. And they came into power. We started with progressive, whereby we are giving their students free education. When they came to power, what did they write? They were manifesto.
But some of the adverts in Libya from NDC camp during 2016, Betwa Bano say free SHS this camp.
Free SHS, we said free SHS need to be implemented gradually in a progressive way. That's what we said. Now, bruh, as someone confirmed what did they say in the manifesto? They said that it's going to be universal, free for all. Page 1, 2, 3, or 1 to 7 of their 2016 manifesto. You can look at that, please. They did it progressively, just the way we are saying. You know what the cow is saying? They made it free for boarding house people. Number 3, until I can say, fix the country, the end is fully working. I challenge him and I dare to family out. That is mention one anything here or one such fix the country. Who will say, so a government spokesperson, yet you assist on a government spokesperson. But you can sit on a big platform like that and you train dust and be misinforming us. It's somewhat called it is total false. And I wish and I hope say I could have been on the show with him and then
so now next time I'm from our studio now so about the teaching. May I say Paul. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir. Would you maybe I can say for Yanko? I think I ready.
Perfect in a can say.
Champion perfect. The tintinabulated now for at the hard.
Now for and then Ubo Juma, Mitia Frederick, so my name sick. First of all, who say I don't think say he is there as government representative. He is there as a Obi consulate one year, right? And I think that we are asking questions. I mean, not just about 100% answers to everything. And it's the whole department there for every way be a Ghana on the idea. We say 90% completion, free education, then let's move forward. The problem I want to say, Chromua consulate from one. Omuni obi opeke call na.
Well, answer.
I wasn't satisfied. Let me keep
okay.
Because sometimes you send email, may reply me that. Subject call back
the phone calls now and go through What about the emails? Beautiful question.
The email class, I won't reply email that, but they have an email on you have the right to send email to inquire about certain things they are supposed to call back or reply. But when you do that, so what I say, moving forward, So say I 200. Then the consulate in here. Currently, the Ghana, Nigeria is the most well-known West African country. I want to New York. I say, there. So see, Nigeria for a drop independence. They are beautiful. They have a walk near there. I'm almost portray culture. Yeah, Nigeria has made an effort to use entertainment to push their brand. I'm kind to about Nigeria, not about 419. But they made a conscious effort through their embassies across the world to portray the country in a form of entertainment. I mean, Nigeria, what are they also doing in terms of entertainment? Because currently, if you know I'm here to brand Ghana, or New York and America could then I'm here found. Thank you very much.
You are welcome, Pat Freddy. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, I didn't baby I'll for your uncle.
Mr. OG, Collins in here.
Colleague fire, uncle.
Me pesa a friend saying asem na mo kan na mpesa me contribute to be.
Oh so young.
I'm say if I say catch na ote ho no.
Mr.
Nso mo kan nyina no ya matie. But kakra me kan say sabsabe ye nyina no ya pega na ye. Ana ba bia ye betena bia no sade na ekoyi ayen kasa ekoyi. Baby enkoyi no so no ya wase etimi ma nipa hunu sade no enkoyi. So first the country they say what ho church mu. Bibi di say dum say ya ba ya mo pesa mo fa kwan bu so broflizening. So ho ade no mo ma ye hunu sade no say netie.
Kasa no ya see eduma siesie.
Okay.
Ya see eduma siesie. Anya brofo.
Ye eduma siesie. Okay, mate. They say ye eduma siesie say ye ne den yon. Because ade no ye bibi di say okay, ye for kuma say example. Say ye tafo kwa na ye dum no na wo ka kire me say tafo warriors na old nti ye yi tafo warriors no nya sa ye no foforo nti ye dum tafo a meti ase ba wo de the whole Ghana na ade na ekoso so ta se nti no eho no se bibi na ye wo ya o so mo ba out no mo beka na fo mo jai se na ye dum asiesie no hwe enra amenche wade ba ho enra me bie me container so eyi ka ya fence o mo ba na so o mo ka se duty ya be yi be fantasy bi ho no ma oji say even worse. What I say, you need for money, but the cost right now, no dear. MPP, I was say, almost share a Nema, no more money, Nema Hui, because I never had you Ghana. Seriously. So almost happened the next 4 or 8 years has happened to be with the and then I was almost a Nema year. Because
Mr. Amir, so as I was free, so time on us. Mr. Amir,
okay.
Openina, but you need my Michel. So, where any abusion for?
I'm a Joso.
Now, we'll see a report, no taxes, no. I hear you. Wait me, mammy specifically there. Air cost will not me note it down so that make me a man penny for us. What patch up.
I was concerned about the port, no. Okay. So, say, what should duty a buy? I'm some buy and one. Mama due to mama break a yibi taxes be so. She says those taxes na asaba back amama sa di bi kwa sa di aka ho. Me ka so mon Sunday me ka na person no me. Nanka you can people na dem anim sisi an commit mama run down and be bia the way.
Mama you be from FA na just search information why Mr. Wa time on nti.
Mate.
Me da say. Hello.
Hello, Zina.
Yes, sir. Medini OG, what's where?
Me ba so refer me Glover Kwame Mafo.
Mr. Kwame Mafo, fire na ko kasa free.
Me ba so me kasa free Ohio sisia, but na no Chicago na ma be pie ho.
Ya chia mu nyina.
Na, I'm say be congratulate ya yedua ameya.
Nice.
That was Juma pa o ya ma Ghana consulate ni. Me aboy Ghana. Ye nyina so ya ba say ya appointing as part of security OU. Now say me no more. Yeah. Ye nyina nso mo kase nyina no metiom. Na nso asem obi aka biye because mo criticize MPP government no. Ye nyina criticize say at least amemo ni be koyi amaye because ekoyi ye nyina ye wombi ankoyi ye nyina ye wombi. Se petrol cost ro na say kwa kota ye mbi say who NDC ni na MPP ni. MJ me no LG what the American say. Tiazo mo kan ni nyina ye ditu we say asunbie kwan so. But then say before mo asano na mo ka bibi about abandoned project. And I'm a person me trade the week akra found because I used to work with the local government system before I'm about to pay Kromana. And so before 2017-2018, MPPG power na His Excellency Nana Dankwa Yakuswado the directive Biba say the elsewhere government, Mahama government, you know, the project be a health, a school, a infrastructure related biano. MMDC regional minister bianche so obey our project no on make sure so be way to the latter. It's before a common fund webano. You are supposed to prepare normal this kind of day. What did the American say? Of which this project are supposed to be part. And before I made Babano Krano, me Mr. Samanka say I can say on authority. So most of the projects are Mahama starting here, a compound, a schools,
hospitals are no mutisino. We made sure say a bit here that was your money in also. But unfortunately, because Ghana is so political, you know, who say NDC need a continental review to Agokasa project Mahama, yeah, no, and one entity to Oye. Omuba Omaboro Bebre, who do this scanning for him. But Omuro government is a continuous process. Me patroni no due to the American as it. If you are going to foyer Mabundi, you are saying the government is a continuous process. Say Minia may Amuba, Namahama Muye be no more to Azua. I have gone of war citizens now living home for so. It's your best way. Me are more early to follow and say, our government and our country, no, we are continually fixing it. And the community is almost the Agana so that they will get advantage over human people before you. Yes, that's a fixed government and a fixed country. And then, at least you see infrastructure projects. One thing as a Ghana phone is LPP, your policy is different from NDC.
May I say, what I room, my brandity. Hello?
Hello, many are going to say.
Yami Gusu, we didn't ever be every.
Maybe Eddie watching my.
Watching my last caller.
Okay, the CEO for Chimai TV calling from Ghana.
Beautiful, from Ghana.
Yes, please.
Wonderful. The Chaga Ghana find out.
Oh, me wa Ghana dansuma but you see I no ka say my PMO sunyane minute chairman Stephen Tim the incoming national chairman of the New Patriotic Party. Ye be ye binti. Oh, say so Brunzu Nteman when ye koko.
Nice one. Ya chao munyina.
Yes, we do so. Sabre yitiu the demna Kofi ame ya betra ho no and some other kind of menene ya adwen say wa be cheche nsemu na also no kra ho he baako NDC for there ade a omompeye no kra wo de sika 10 billion to na wo de enokra to ho ene wo de kondumbo to ha so the NDC no be kondumbo no ja no kra enti enye no ho ase omo college no ba radio no so I'm say and yes survey dum so who told you say survey dum so we back here ye ba power 2017 no na NDC for abugina for some be fix dum so no fixing ni ehwe at that time no na come fix dum so and come ka che go fix dum so eti na me no be makofa me ya betra ho kan die enu ano na free SHS ye wo Ghana hanali okan and the advert upon advert or yeti I say free SHS no enye obakaya 50 or say free SHS all lie be lie is a kuvadu chantro John Mahama or see 20 years back time and so they bet me free SHS almost a progressive free SHS 35 Ghana citizens of India Mahama Bekach say over $2 billion on find your free SHS it's an he for go some free SHS so more so money almost caso mama a school down 200 school a building almost economics say na no 13 po
over 50 something.
No commission ye na no 22
commission on private now be can say more commission over 50 something 54 or so.
And Abu Kennedy there. I have my record. I have my facts. I'm telling you because we are in Ghana. Don't use the word MPP for because we are now in this name.
Oh, that mean NPP ni na mean NDC ni. Me ya Ghana ni.
That be Okasa no question
you are speaking for NPP. Me boy.
So don't use the word MPP for.
I think my friend was saying.
Oh. And yes, you me Ghana ni na my friend. Me Ghana ni na my friend. And the me hu ni MPP ye na NDC aye.
Okay, friend, what address who say we no one kwana incoming NPP regional chairman crowd o ye man no meboa me
won ka MPP for NDC for na no wo Ghana ka so mo ka no eti na ya NDC ni
there be so obi nya NPP ni a na nche so nko ye NDC ni
oh na say anani ebutu na ayi kofiam me imi na da ma kofiam ya ka sen bi efa Chini Jonas de se me ni mu no mama onye Kofi anu nsi bone o ka se nkofo bi eche won ka say Trini Jonas e Canadian but me ha me so onya tem didie ni film me ya me support no nyoma bebre oka but tem didie no e na ya me ne nya adwe o man chichire ne de surface the country the country
tem die part no tonche na monya de oka no mai
o na say masa America wana wo no kwa nyoma nyina ne ya wie
masa me das
apart from heaven
o de me das usu di ni biem
Ochiman from Dansuma.
Ochiman das watch here yenko. Kamisha Panchaga na fo nyina. Yeah, they call us no ABC phone service na bend no am friend here very very sorry say intimi emfa. But just say that's like am don ba mu nta na me nim so mo hit sir. Honorable questions ni bi o mo bisa in 1 minute react to
questions. Me the ehun hia me pa ye embassy ni dia na na Oche Collins and I think they're Collins.
No, embassy near Parfrey.
Okay, no, Oche say, email near the Adino. Say them they can. We are going to set up a call center. Call center no.
How soon?
Oh, and then we had a meeting with the minister. We approve it. So moving forward, Obijna Wachikra na we calling for say intense in May and the minister has also approved that intense and Brown Bay Juma. So we will set up the place. Say it takes like I say computers so very soon because here no hold on, the minister is really concerned. We need somebody who escalate the problems to us physically so that we fix it.
That will include system no. The Ghana Nubia and Sandy Bahantin. I said, Abrochekra still the same Ghanaian system now.
Maybe the Mihun is a customer related issue. I don't want to. Me personally go into the Ghana. And then the other issue now, person me Tifri Hotel, and I won't change my position. Me say me, okay. In as much as I am here to serve Ghana and Ghanaians, I also do politics. I will never shy away from that. And I'm telling people listening, they might not like it. Michelle Trini Jonas, the point I've made is clear. He brings awareness or enlightening, maybe. And some of us, we are concerned too. Now, I don't know, Ghana now, Uchu, Kana, food to Robert Duffy at the Chenkwa, I don't know, or party in Kwa, Sevina, Wadrin, Sevia, Sisiana. We are not happy. What I say, Ocean political party, or more bomb party, is the MPP. Do you get it? So, nobody should create the impression, say, we don't accept the call for the country to be fixed. No, I'm more beyond dreams. I say, oh, and Trini Jonas, can say, no. But the truth of the matter is, dear, if you're domine, I am telling you for a fact, and I know, say NDC for the chassis. You can't change because I have the fact. And I know the people. NDC. We even have our discussion. Listen, Mameka so interested. Let me tell you something. Are you saying, say, NDC for your time for now?
How?
They are not our enemies. They are our friends. We have
in
discussions.
In terms of politics, Namu agree. You don't.
But we are friends. Idea. So yes. When something is happening behind the scenes, we are aware you did your home common. So I am telling you, sir, dear Trini Jonas was starting to in the video. Now, if you're the almost say, Kasa. No, I'm asking you. So I face the country now. And I didn't know people say, or the Trini Jonas shouldn't be shame. When it was video to show, say, I have said on record that I support the oil, but I don't condone with its insult. Then you want to still drag me into. But I'm also saying, say, they are happening in Ghana and the people involved, and I've mentioned
like
something. These people,
like a field,
they are being engineered by Canada, and I'm saying repeatedly.
Say for record,
these people are being financed and they are engineered by the NDC.
On what records?
Because of what I know.
What do you know that we don't know as Ghanaians? What do you know that we don't know as Ghanaians?
That the NDC Communication Directorate is financing this.
Mr. Mayor.
Yes.
Should I call this an allegation?
Any allegation, I'm telling you for a fact. Say.
And how do you establish that thing to be a fact?
Because the people, the conveners, somehow imagine. Unfortunately, somehow they didn't know. Say yes, they started by promoting what the NDC were doing, and communication officer They were promoting what he was saying against the government until they started this fix the country.
So be no money na yadwen. I don't trust say me no yadwen na say me support you asem bia okay. E bi say nsem a betna okay yi. Oh, bebre wa me no yadwen. But that doesn't make me an NPP man.
Listen, say o chichi ho, o sugar no, oh fine boy, and now can same way. Sometimes yes, of course. Obi opposition doesn't matter where the person is coming from, or making statements here and you agree with, it's okay. But when you have one evidence on one hand, and then the other, and then you connect, and sometimes to the extent say they have to show their faces so that the people who are doing it will know, say, okay, we are behind you, we haven't left you. And then you would, some of the time, yeah, the truth of the matter is, say, and then you may be an ubetina video so now I can, but I can tell you for a fact, say, it's how face the country movement and the individuals in Ghana are engineered by the NDC, as simple as that. I can even give you messages.
When you come, you have to bring something, and that
my specifics. But I'm saying, they say you are not even paying attention.
The specifics are the man.
I've mentioned names. I've mentioned names. I'm giving you.
Officer, sorry. Now almost like almost enlarge and I say almost as a broadening assassin. You need to me. I don't see how realistic that is. And the obi bet my can say no be na ya adwen na ware ko asem no. That to me is not a news. And I say mean fast say na asem ti emfa nyu. But all the same no. Who list who evidence
all the same. All the same. I want to assure you say we support the call for the country to be fixed, regardless of whoever is saying it. But I also want to establish, and I told you, so we have been happy. And I'm saying, I'm even happy that the Fix the Country movement is going on because every create awareness so that we be able. I see you trust no.
What the opposition is being competent.
Hold on. Obia knew Obeka so obi mfa na sempa nko no ho.
Right.
We believe in good governance. Ye penny na odi anim no. Why politics are check even before I was born. So we appreciate unlike some president bia ye can say be unfixed doom so na no didi atem no. Or say you use mobile phones dodo. Or say we are not paying realistic taxes no. Is that what Nado is telling us? Is he insulting the people who are calling for the country to be fixed? When his own friends were advising him, say he's not approachable, he's not accessible. No, or catch him say be nyansa. When people were saying, say no, don't use our oil as a collateral. No, he said they were on white. So nyansa. That it was a baloney for them to suggest that to him. Have you heard Nanado making those statements? That means we appreciate what politics is about. We appreciate what the youth is doing because Yeko United Nations Security Council, among some of the agenda you be pursue, no, UN declarations be for youth peace and security, women peace and security. We believe that the future of Ghana resides in the youth. For that matter, if Yanye Bibi and Menim to fix their problems and to fix the challenges they are being faced with now, so we welcome what is going on. But that notwithstanding, I am telling you, the engineers of these things. That's it.
May I say, engineers in the overcome, but may they still mean engines. Okay, last question, Mate. I have proved Mammy and Sana, me met me about Joasamiatum. But last week, Freddie Kayano, now he was saying something about what the consulate is doing, or the Ghana mission is doing prior to entertainment. How Nigeria for overtake here, even during our Independence Day, Krano, Muntimi, Yehudia Ghana for the consulate, and I said the mission, a year. So, so no my way, and then my so Philip Prouse here, Ghanaians, and so the outside world, and so who say yes, we have Ghanaians here. What do you do, or what are you doing to propagate and showcase Ghana in the lands of America?
For example, October 19th to 21st. In fact, I facilitated a program. IT companies in Ghana came to have a series networking with New York City big tech companies.
Wow.
What do I say? Again, the publication is there, if you want to know. And then me the UN for Ghana, in collaboration with Youth YEA, Ghana Youth, I think the Employment Agency, career fair at the moment, how they can get jobs. What do I say? We sometimes do business summit near the day. To be frank with you, it hasn't been on a large scale to more expecting because more territorial differences. The consulate, as a matter of fact, should have been under the embassy of Ghana. What I say? So the embassy now what this should initiate na yem follow. But that notwithstanding, we've taken it on board, and I can assure you, but for COVID, na yene Ghana musica, na we will be a friend of virus. So what's in that? We were collaborating for some project beyond Beba. I think say press conference we crowd or Fordham University.
So virus actor, no, now can I say me?
No, virus means I think he's into music. We had all these plans. In fact, yeah, I think so. We still continue to talk. We were having plans for him to come. Bar near the day. In fact, we also had a plan with the New York Economic Cooperation Development, festival, film festivals, and but for COVID. The truth of the matter is that attention was not paid to New York consulate for a while, and there was a dynamism. Unfortunately, COVID took it away.
Okay.
But we are, recovering, and he can be rest assured. Say me that so wahankwa dia. Minia krana it will happen, but se me wahadia, he should be rest assured it will happen.
Nana, me that say. Yeah, sorry so. But don't say
sorry so.
Yeah. Say sorry. You be signing out. And then she's no. Na you want say. Your customer no can be year of return. Be who say a trended all over the world. A projected Ghana. I think say this I know my trader ne adinu mu nyina kra no Ghana. It's I think say senya COVID e ba yanka year of return ke be sell Ghana pa. In a very possible but the impact and say Kenya fa so na say ke ba afterwards. And yentimi anya because of COVID. And before say having done something like this, not tongue food, not chin to the extent that I saw about 100 people naturalizing to be Ghanaians, which is very interesting and nice. So such a program, Nanki what has seen, Nanki are capitalizing on that. Nanki also bisa. Although they are here or wherever they find themselves to be. Nanki no so about be project be nanki every year be a 6th of March.
But opening. Edum maybe I need the money on Pasima. Me said them say Ghana for. On Bibia na buy. Ghana Parade Council. They do a program. They invite us. They call for our support. Namene Key Mama. She will come to my office. We have to help her with visa acquisitions, help her with people coming, and what be on here, piano, we provide. So sometimes, take the initiative, invite us, we will help you.
Okay, so be to me, single person, Ghanaian.
Exactly. You bet me a boy do, and you the piano, say mo chema, a buying should come and do it in a buy.
I love this part.
Do the program, we will give you,
and get you involved.
Penibio, Ghana Festival. Ghana Festival in Chicago.
Yeah, your friend Ghana Fest.
Yeah, okay. Adeba COVID it took away from me was the fact that it was an opportunity for me to sit on the same platform with Michelle Obama 2020 to discuss Ghana and Basso. Okay, and Chicago Festival, we were helping them to the extent that minister will come, Omuhia support from Ghana Tourism Ministry. They were looking for funds, we were pushing. So please, sometimes, more individuals take initiative, and the here Biano come to us. We will do everything we can to help you. The Biana or say, Abano Sebi, no sooner Quenya. No money does.
All right, individuals, let's take the initiative. Let's do it.
one of the best graphic designers I think New York has.
Okay.
And or a photographer.
Nice
Fabweb.
Yeah.
I think me can say we Ghana man near Ghana your challenges and shall see on another mreso. Say ya munya butre. Kakra ora
papa sana
mo kanu
oni mugidi enti
no so ya mukure
tina sebe
we are committed to our promises.
That's the office
we will deliver. We will deliver. We will deliver. We will deliver.
Yes, go bi amfa ho
yenim sa ha unim bibi enti na wo say me can say me cho say so fix the country it will near to our benefit. It demonstrates the faith Ghanaians do have in us and we will deliver. Munya butre won say papa no nkasa bebre cool and that wada
onyanda
menkasa
all right, and then we host here Mr. Frederick Ameya Kofi, one of the head of information permanent mission of Ghana, and train Komono to the consulate of UN and the consulate general, and I'm watching in Kase and the train come. In fact, a man Komono I the text message be aba a man for share, a man for 80, a man for share. Come. We are live on YouTube as ADINKRA TV, New York, and as Hans Nako Facebook Swa, your as ADINKRA Radio, New York, and now obetimet at your modernghana.com. How be nya obitima download the app no be na wetie na waka say nkomo we ye woda fasida kese ma Arcas organic mixture with my from what to papa be ma or black spots ni nyina free so na che skin no aye the talking me pa che no mu ni nkomo obi bia be from obi a omo ebeje so no mo number obetimi de nya wo mo no simple cry 917-8363-155 917-8363-155 and a Gold Coast supermarket. Also now benya Ghana and papa nyana ato me pacho kai see a movie to a new location at 3400 Park Avenue. A ho na also bitima ba na near Baby Dija. So home fe ubit my friend 917-563477 917-563477 na eno edija. Kai say so to no man na udija $100 ubede 5% discount ebe coffee pay na wo pedan sabe pepe ene BBSC Mr. Amiyao ya beda wa si bebre that say fro buy nim say san fro bi mu every pemu obesan yaba ana wo mabi
me say bi me ba be 4 times
nice one
woman program gra me wa ana so na me ye
ya ma obi ti o ma ye hu the content na fe ya per time amount
ba mo ya de nyame sham
yeah that's
I like the feedback. I like what you are doing. Your setup is great. Say them a kind, you know.
Nice one.
Just like your friend said, we are discussing.
Nice.
We are in support of what you do because you pedal raba mohane beba. What I say, Mama Mushu, we are here for you.
Yeah, that's it, and Thanksgiving born. Thank you very much for your support, your love. I call for Bennett. Thank you very much for your support, your love. Pa Freddy, Medoba Ajima Prempe Nicholas. Yeah, that's it. Tell us so here now support here. Emmanuel Owusu, thank you very much. Samsung Paul, Delali Disoso, thank you very much. Glover Marfu, thank you very much. Alex Berg, thank you very much. All of you supported us and brought us this far. Your time, your energy. Binum cry from Ghana, from Ghana. No more still more data. More bundles. Nissan money. Thank you very much. Really appreciate. Every permanent. Your best and your share him. Your from OG, His Excellency, the microphone president, the only president that governs over the mic. What you say, Braho, I hold your bar and Twaba. Me and see me home and me and meet me who idea. So Baba, my mom ministerial appointment. What you say, Macrow, me that's it. She got me that's it. I'm dear, and I'm producing me and MIDB a brew. Ajuashi Gege. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Boy, long time. What tell me kata we don't come. I drink and kasana sometimes. Satiana say you come pump. Last year was a gobe. This year the air shrink quine, non quine, bron quine, sound quine. Who me picture TV so me voice out radio.